Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work out the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. State line after state line, I was chasing a shot. Every mile marker felt like a ticking clock. Hit a rest stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip, did it all again. Highway to the building, I'm leveled it. Turn that stress into stone, then I built with it. From a stash in the door to a safe in the crib. I was driving for my life, now I'm flying to live. Yeah. Highway to the million.
Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already hit the notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that be rocking with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? Make sure you smash that like button as soon as you come in the building. Man, the truth hurt. You know, that's one thing about life. The truth hurts. You know, you can hide from the truth in the inside if you think that it's going to make you feel better. But when the truth is in your face and somebody telling you what it is, that shit hit different. You know, Wicked100. Yeah. The boy told him, man, you work with them people? What you mean? Oh, he felt some type way about that. Nigga told him, you work with them people. See, the people at No Jumper, they know that the boy is working with them folks. They know it. They know he them folks. It's just not everybody has the heart to say it, you know. Now, they got a new host up there, straight up, and he ain't got no problem with telling him, yo, you work with them people. What you mean? Yeah, that's what you want. Oh, what you mean? Man, come on, man. Like, you might got some people fooled and scared, but this is why I tell y'all, you got to play Wack's game the way he's playing the game. It's the only way to be able to get down with Wack. It's the only way that you're going to be able to handle Wack. You can't handle Wack if you're going to play the political street game, because he's not playing it. He done mentally tricked a lot of individuals to think that he's playing the street politics. That boy ain't playing no street politics, man. You got to pay attention. Not at all. You know, it's all mind manipulation. Shout out to all y'all that been rocking with the channel, man. Y'all know I keep it a buck and we break it down. The boy is playing mind games with the people, you know, making them think something that it's not. You know, even when he goes, you know, on these podcasts, he does a lot of lying. That's what he does, you know, because he's manipulating the people from the character that he's created online to make you think that he's something that he's not. Oh, yeah. And all we do is call it out. That's it. We just call it out. You know, we got the heart over here to call it out. We don't care what he say. We don't care what he's trying to research and find out. And, you know, he say his exposers, they going to dig in the crates and they going to find information and they going to put information out, and we don't care about that over here. Straight up. And that's a fact. So this is why, we call it out the way we call it out, and we have been so effective with it. Straight up. We've been so effective with it. That's a fact. Dudes on the internet, they want to live to these street politics. They want to live to gang politics. I ain't with none of that shit. Yeah. I ain't on here looking for respect from the streets. The streets ain't going to put no money in your pocket on the internet. They ain't going to get you no business opportunities because you in the streets. That shit don't work like that. And this is what people got to start understanding. This is where a lot of people limit their elevation in the game because they're concerned about what the streets think of them. Street people do not get respect in corporate offices. They don't want you in there. And this is something that people got to start understanding. When you a street guy, they don't want you in there. If you ever pay attention to Wack, when he goes into these different rooms, he puts on who he really is. The guy that's working with them people. The tone changes. His demeanor changes. He's a laughy individual, playful. But then when he's trying to appeal to the street people, he turns into this all Paru. We gonna get down, homie. And the street niggas fall for it. Every single time. This is a fact. But he's not that. Man, the boy's a marshmallow. Straight up. Yeah. But if he can influence some other people to do some goofy stuff for him, he's going to do that. That's what type time he be on. And I know they don't like that I be calling this shit out the way I do because I'm keeping it a buck. They used to, the people like that's on no jumper that won't say nothing, that'll run his narratives. Wack done talked about these dudes, right? And they like to run his narratives. Whatever Wack say, it's certain individuals, they run the narrative after Wack done talked about them. They don't have no backbone. They don't understand that you want to be a street dude and a podcaster, you ain't going to last that long. You might have a run. Yeah, I remember when such and such, but you're not going to last that long because you haven't mentally elevated. When it come to this shit here, you got to mentally elevate. Yeah, if you want to reach different levels. But if you get stuck in the little boy mentality of the streets, you put a ceiling on everything. Yeah, because the street people don't get the respect in the business world. The street people only get respect from the broke people. Yeah, that's the only people that respect the street people. Broke people. People that got something going on, they don't want to be around the street people. For what? So I can end up getting myself in a situation from being around some street niggas? Hold up. The object of the goal, right, is to get out of the streets. It's the object. Everybody sitting around that's out in the streets messing around, they all talking about, man, when I get it, I'm going to get out the street. Only the slow ones is running to the streets because it's a failure mission. The mission is to fail if you stuck in that mind state. You destined to fail. It's just how the game go, right? So understanding that Wack has figured out how to manipulate individuals to believe that he's on this type time in the street, but he's not. Yeah, he got a lot of jokers fooled. I keep telling people the ball's not a Paru. He's not a Paru at all. This shit sound good. It sound relatable. to the niggas in the street and they fall for it. Yeah, but he's not a Pablo. This situation, you know, that we seeing outside of No Jumper, it lets you know. Come on, man. We got all kinds of recordings with Wack talking about how he was on that tight time. Now this shit taking place, he telling everybody how he ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't understand why these people don't see that. When the situation was all taking place, he was all for it. This for tight time, you know, this what happens when you come looking for Wack. That's how we get down, right? You listen to him now, and it's good that he's done this on the internet and let everybody know how he was and how he is now. You know, but there's some people, you know, they can't catch it. Yeah. If I was a gang member, right, I would never address Wack as a Pablo. Never in my whole life. Because I'm watching you. Nigga, you ain't no Pablo. What are you talking about? If I was in the street out there in LA, if a nigga around me addressed Wack as a Pablo, I'm like, come on. So now the police is Pablos? That's what y'all doing now? Y'all, that's what tight time y'all on? Y'all giving the police credit for being Pablos? Come on, man. The difference with us over here, we just call it out consistently. We don't let off the pedal. We don't let off the pedal. They don't like it. You know, they want DZ to stop. Yeah, they want me to stop. They wishing that I stop. Man, come on, man. Please, man. What can we give you, man? Just stop, man. It's the big homie. He's our representation. We look up to him. We want you to stop. They feel this shit. That's why they not saying nothing. Like, man, they hoping if they ignore me long enough that I go away. But they don't understand, not yet. Well, maybe some of them do and some of them don't. They don't understand yet that I'm on a mission. Yeah, I changed my life around. I'm on a mission. That's a fact. You know what I mean? And when I go hard at something, I go hard. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know, and y'all see, right? Other people that talked about Wack and shit like that, just pay attention how they fall off. You know, how Wack scare him, right? How Wack, he'll strike the channel, niggas get shook. I'm willing to start a new channel. You know what I'm saying? If I got to. You know what I mean? Well, we got another channel, SBGB TV Worldwide. Make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. And we're going to start back getting active on there real soon. You know, we're just putting that work in right here, getting that consistent vibe on this joint so that we can bring this shit back up to speed. Because, you know, they was hating on the channel. When they get to hating on the channel, it take the momentum away. So we're going to put the work in to bring the momentum back. And shout out to all of y'all that support the channel by all means, that rock with DZ, because y'all know DZ is standing from something. I ain't with the fufafi shit. Y'all know how we say over here. I ain't with that fufafi shit. Yeah, but we all know Wack see this shit and he feel this shit. We know. This why all the little minions, they be calling DZ. Man, come on, man. It's my homie, man. Like, yo. They want to stand behind Wack because they thought Wack was, you know, the big guy that had everybody fooled on the internet. They see, man, it's just one nigga, man. Hey, listen, man, niggas done talked about Wack, but it's this one nigga that it can't shake him. Huh? and he's spitting facts. So you know they feel this shit. But we gonna go over this no jumper joint, right? And I want y'all to listen to it, right? And we gonna react to it, and we gonna talk about it together. And I want y'all to tell me in the comments how y'all feel about this shit. You know? Yeah, I know Adam does certain things and Wack does certain things, right? So that they can get the views and shit. We know that. But you see how Wack acts when somebody says, man, you the police. When somebody say that to him, oh man. Now, let's just be real, right? This is how he gives himself away with this. I'm going to just be real. People been calling Wack the police for years, right? You know, you on the internet. Everybody knows you on the internet, but they've been calling you the police for years, right? Every time somebody call Wack the police, right, he get hyped up. You ain't seen Wack put his hands on one person for calling the police. Yeah, he get hyped up. Yeah, he get to hollering. But you ain't never seen he put his hands on nobody at all. Straight up. Nobody. That nigga say he put shit to bed. Right? Knock shit out, right? Now, if you felt somebody was disrespecting you on that level, right? Wouldn't you say, man, I'ma do this, and then when you see somebody, man, I got to make an example. Y'all niggas keep calling me the police. I gotta make an example. Nah, when he see them niggas afterwards, he smile with them. Yeah. It ain't no on Pablo, none of that. That shit is an act for the camera. That's all. It's an act for the camera. That's what he do. He wants you to believe that he's gonna do something, but he's never gonna do nothing. You know, this is what, you know, bullies that are not like that do, right? Because there's some bullies that get active. They'll bully people and then they'll do shit. Wack is the bully that just wants to intimidate you, that wants to scare you so that you change the way you think or the way you address him. But the ones that he can't scare on that level, he just fall back. Now he might want to be your friend. He might want to sit down and do a podcast with you. The shit just changes, you know? And I just break it down because I'm sure a lot of people see this the way that I see it. And that's a fact. You know, it's just, y'all know SBGB TV has like the voice where people are paying attention. And I just break it down. And he can't shut me up. No matter if he tries to report my channel. No matter if he gets all the 100 side. This is what he do. He get all the 100 side to watch me, report my shit. And now I see what the niggas is doing. I said, okay, all right, let me just try to monitor some things, right? So it don't, you know, they can't take effect. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because y'all know sometimes I go off. Yeah, sometimes I'll be on this shit and I just go off. Yeah, I gotta, all right, hold up. Yeah, hold up. You know what I mean? Sometimes I might want to go off. Sometimes I gotta pull back. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all of y'all that rock with the channel, man. Smash the like button. You know, hit that subscribe button. And y'all know, you know, we appreciate all of y'all that rock with the channel. That's a fact. Yeah. And we're going to get into this. You know what I mean? I want y'all to tell me what y'all think in the comments, you know, of Wack's demeanor, you know, how he's responded to this bull at No Jumper that's new up there saying, yeah, you work with the police. Yeah, the boy told Wack, Yeah, I'll call the police, but you work with the police too. Hey, now I guarantee you this. Listen to your boy. Now I know Wack is listening, so he might try to, change it up, right? But watch how Wack get cool with the boy. Straight up, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Watch how Wack gets cool with the boy. You know what I'm saying? Wack, man, you know what I mean? Because the boy is a civilian. Yeah, he's a civilian, and he ain't got no problem with talking about what he want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no problem trying to talk about what he want to talk about. He's saying what he want to say. Hey, which we all know what Wack is. I mean, I think everybody knows what Wack is. I mean, I don't think it's a secret at all. You know what I mean? Wack thinks because he doesn't address certain people that people are confused. I think at this point, we all know what it is. I just like to make sure that nobody gets sidetracked when he wants to give a point of view about something and then people might agree with it. Because I think that's something that happens with Wack as well, right? He'll give a point of view about something and then some people might agree with it and then they get to sidetrack it about what he really is. So then he'll come back and be his same old Wack with the BS, line the nigga up, drop a dime on the nigga, and then people will be done forgot. Oh man, yeah, this is this nigga. Because he gave this point of view that you might agree with. Make sure you smash the like button if you just came in the building and share this live. Shout out to all y'all. Let's, check this out. And I appreciate all of y'all that be rocking with the channel. That's a fact. Let's get into this. See what we got here, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. We in the building, man. SBGB TV, man. Shout out to the fam. Appreciate y'all, man. If you would like to become a member, it's only $3.99. It's pinned at the top of the chat. You can become a member. You rock with the channel, We appreciate all the support of the channel, man. Y'all know we go hard in the paint. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Yeah. The ones that are upset that I call Wack out, just get used to it. You hear me? I want you to get used to me calling him out. Get used to it. Nigga, I ain't never gonna stop. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's going down in history, nigga. You gonna remember me, and everybody else gonna remember me as the bull that went all the way in on Wack. And I'm glad you know who I am now, my brother. Straight up. I really appreciate you tuning in, and you know who I am now. You know who I am. Understand that. That's how everybody gonna get to know me. Bada bing, bada boom.
Well, you texted. I thought we had somebody was a guest today.
Did we?
That what you said?
Who did I say?
The new gay dude.
Moose Man?
You said it, not me.
I didn't even ask you about doing a pod with him yet, did I?
You did, idiot.
Today?
Yeah, today. Fucking weirdo.
I don't believe you.
You sent me his Instagram every day. What are you talking
No
about?
way, dude.
Bro, you're fucking slow, bro.
I am a little
You
slow.
sent me his IG. Hey, I want to do this with Moose Man. You told me about your Monday shit.
So Wack know the bull been talking about him heavy, right? But Wack say he wanted to sit down and do a pod with him, right? Yeah. See, I'm saying Wack know what he is. He know he them people, right? But I think, he puts that act on for people that's watching when somebody calls him to people publicly to his face so that it can look like he's going back at the person. But he know what he is. Yeah, he know who he is.
You're crazy, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. I forgot I brought that up. No, let's do that next week. We're going to do that next week.
Man,
but we got to do a doubleheader next week.
I was going to light his ass up. Boy, he was in trouble today.
Why?
Because I see you turned him out, bro. Has it been 2 weeks?
See, look at this. Moose Man and Flacco are ops for the fans at home. And so now Flacco is sending Wack clips of Moose Man talking about him trying to turn Wack into a Moose Man.
No, we're not talking about Doughboy.
Oh, you trying to make you hate Doughboy too? No.
Definitely. Wack is definitely going to try to recruit him. Yeah, that's a definite though. You know, Wack will definitely try to recruit that man, you know, as he's done many of individuals, and he's been successful with many of individuals. It's just he didn't work with DZ. Wack has tried on multiple occasions. He's even told me that I'm a better friend to him. Hold up. I don't even know you, dog. Oh, you think I'm one of them, huh? Everybody's like that? That you think when they come to the internet that they just want to be friends with Wack? Nah. I ain't that type of guy, my guy. You had me confused.
No, Doughboy did the gay shit.
What did Doughboy do?
He got naked right here, bro.
Oh, yeah. That was gay, yeah.
Like, bro, dude like 40-something years old, right?
He's 46.
He know better than that, bro.
Yeah, but I told him to get naked and bounce on his and he did it.
And he can't deny it.
I said bounce that shit like whoa. No.
Can't deny it, bro. I don't know. I was disappointed.
We're doing a weight loss challenge.
I already was defending him.
You ought to join our weight loss challenge.
Listen to me. They can't.
This man's 260. I think Doughboy's 320 or something.
Listen to me, bro.
I'm 240.
I'm watching y'all show with some few women.
A few women.
Few women. We watching it.
You're scaring the hoes.
And out of nowhere, they said, "Oh hell no!" I said, "What?" They said he's one of them. So what do you mean? They rewinded. He had like this, vape or something. I guess how he like gestured his hand. Ladies pick up on that shit.
So you hear Wack? This is like Wack all-time go-to. To say somebody is gay. That's his all-time go-to, right? But he's the only man that I've ever heard in my living life say that they study transgenders. I've never heard a man say that they study transgenders, and if his woman was a transgender, he would continue to do what he's doing. These are the things that I've never heard in my life from a man. But this is the go-to. And it's been many of people that's what he's put the claims on him. That's what he do, And if you think about it, right? Inside the urban community, right? The two things that people really look against are rats and people that are with the fruit cups. These people are, something that people really despise, that they really don't rock with, right? And these are the two main angles that Wack intends to go at. Straight up.
I think he's zesty.
These are regular women.
Are you for real?
In their 40s.
Yeah.
R&B sitting right there.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what y'all mean? Because, I don't know the brother.
And they think Doughboy got a case of the gays.
They think he a little zesty.
Full-blown.
So then I'm defending him. I said, y'all some bullshit. And then next thing you know, I wake up in the morning and he's naked.
Butt naked with me.
Yeah, that ain't cool, bro. He in his 40s, bro. Like, that shit is wild. But I guess you going another way with this shit.
Wack, Adam plays with you the same way, bro. The same way that he plays with the other people, he do the same exact thing to you. You just feel like you know, it's okay because you feel like you not like that. But when it's other people, you know, you got a strong opinion about it. But from what we see, you're kind of curious.
Yeah, we're slowly turning into like a sort of podcast / gay porn empire.
No, I think you're just trying to like go to the normal side of like pop podcast conversation.
I think
y'all talking about, you know, the Jenner lady chick.
No, but I think that if anything, us starting to do gay porn here will make us less normal.
No. What you mean, gay porn? What do? He into that shit?
Me and Doughboy and Moose Man, yeah. That's the idea. We're going to slowly turn it from just a podcast to a gay porn thing.
Let me tell you what I don't respect about him.
Oh, good. Yes.
I don't know the dude. I ain't did nothing to him. He don't know me. The nigga be talking crazy the motherfucker about me. Like, listen, bro, stop clout chasing. Because if I start playing with him, right, and Adam, you know, we start playing real f***ed up.
Okay.
Where you think we ain't gonna do, what you think we ain't gonna look, we're gonna look everywhere. And I'm like, damn, what I do to this little dude?
I'm not sure.
The first thing Wack says, we're gonna look everywhere. Like, what are you gonna do? We're gonna look everywhere. We start playing real messed up. Like, that only scares gang members. I don't think it scares civilians. And in this segment, we're gonna see that this guy isn't scared of Wack. Straight up. He's not scared of Wack at all.
He even has a criminal record.
It don't matter. Everybody got some shit.
Honestly,
we'll find out.
It's coming, yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out what's going on.
So you're saying that you'll find some information on him, even if he hasn't been arrested?
But then what I don't like, I'm gonna be real. This got to be a rule of no jumper.
Okay.
And have a sporty face.
Munchy B.
No, even nephew.
Lush.
Nah, not him. No, Lush. I believe Lush wouldn't tell either. You know, nephew, you know, the one got into a Jalise. I'll be forgetting his name.
Wack say he believed Lush wouldn't tell either. We know you'll tell though, Wack. How is somebody that we see on the internet every day giving up information about open cases sitting there acting like he really has the knowledge and understanding of who would tell and who won't tell? And that the point that you're trying to make is really valid when we all know that you will tell. That's some wild shit.
Almighty, right? And a few of the brothers, like the brother from Long Beach who be coming, whatever.
Tay.
Yeah, right. We cool to do our thing.
Okay.
But if you's a bitch ass and you know we bust you in your mouth, you gonna run and call the police, and you know we ain't did or said nothing to you, it should be a rule like, bro, stop going at people in the building, because you know if they confront you, you gonna tell.
But who went at you? Moose Man?
Yeah, little weird. I don't even know this nigga.
I don't think any.
Now, we all remember when the Crips came up there with Travis Ford, Wack told Adam to call the police. Adam admitted it and said, Wack, you told me to call the police. Wack act like he seen a ghost when Adam said that. He literally act like he seen a ghost. Adam said, you told me to call the police, Wack. Now, dude acts like everybody else will call the police if they had a fair fight with him, right? But we know Wack's not going to do anything fair. Everything he does is snakish, behind the back, try to get somebody to do this and do that. So he's not going to be head up or fair with anybody. So you know that you a snake and you want people to look at it your way, but we all know you'll be the first one to call the police, but you're saying like you won't. Yeah, all right.
of us heard what Mooseman said
Mooseman,
about
I'm
you.
gonna tell you like this. I don't know you. I don't know what's happening, what you got going on. But bro, you ever see me in the building, I'm gonna respect Adam as a brother. Just go, dog. You walk up, try to shake my hand on power room, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Oh shit.
Just go the other way, bro.
Stop lying, Wack. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Yeah, you trying to intimidate the man. And I'm sure, you know, he was watching this live as it was going, right? You try to intimidate the man, and it didn't work. You said, if you see him, you going to walk up. If he say something and try to shake your hand, you going to put your hands on him. Nobody believes that, man. Nobody. Well, only person that might believe something like that is academics. Because he swears Wack put shit to bed. Because Wack says this. I'll put shit to bed. I'll put it to bed. Squabble to the knockout. Man, that shit sound good, man. That shit sound good, man. And we know you ain't gonna get in the boxing ring with nobody, so that shit sound good.
We gotta institute this conversation.
No, it's just real shit. Don't just go the other way, and I'm gonna ignore you because I don't know what the fuck I did to you. Flacco sent me the clip, the nigga popping it. I'm like, I don't even know this nigga.
Mooseman.
You know what's it sounds like
That nigga ain't even got Wi-Fi, man. Get off the phone with that nigga. EBT card having ass.
me. I got Wi-Fi on the FaceTime. Let me
Nigga
FaceTime.
Oh,
ain't
okay.
got
I just did it, yeah.
Hey, listen, on some real shit though, right? If all the people that know Jumper would have the heart like this boy Mooseman does towards Wack, and I hope he doesn't fold in the future, but if they all were to have the heart towards Wack in this manner, it would show everybody who Wack really is, because he wouldn't do nothing to not one of them. All that pre-hype shit don't mean nothing. Like, Wack is like overwhelmingly pre-hyped. Yeah, he's a pre-hype guy. Ain't doing nothing. Wack's not doing nothing, man.
Shit crazy, bro. I don't know if niggas be like, all right, maybe talk to Ricky. Say something about Wack. No, nigga, I don't know you, bro.
Oh, you still beefing with Ricky, huh?
No, I ain't never beef with Ricky. Ricky say some weird shit. I'm gonna call him on it. Ricky been cool, but this dude, you know, I initiated conversation with Ricky.
Yo.
I don't know this motherfucking dude, bro. What's your issue with me, bro? I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you, bro.
I know you don't.
Okay, but what's your issue with me, though, bro? I don't know you. You a civilian,
I
respectfully.
don't have an issue with you. I just have some criticisms of the way that you operate within No Jumper, and I think that we could be on a united front and be better.
The way we operate. Hey, listen, what I operate and who I got issues with don't got nothing to do with you. You a square. You ain't. You a Northaniel and you a square. You out of pocket.
You can't be both.
I can't be both. It's one or
No, yo, you from up north, homie.
Yeah, I am.
And see, here go the thing with him. He think it's a game. And like me, Munchie, and Sporty, we understand what it is, what it.
I don't like that though, man. I do not like that. Wack tries to like use Munchie and Sporty Face and people like that when he's trying to make a point, but then turn around and talk different when it's a situation going on between y'all. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, this dude is the all-time liar, you know, and you can't trust nothing he say. Like, dude is just always lying and manipulating shit. Now you want to say they not like Munchie, Ant, and Hefe. Like, well, we know you done scared Hefe. We know Hefe's scared to death. You done shook him up. Everything you say now, he want to repeat it. But, like, the boy is Fufafi, man.
Each other, if you, but you're gonna call the police, bro. So respectfully, listen.
You work with the police too.
No, respectfully, your mama's a bitch. Won't you come down here right now?
Y'all heard that, right? You work with the police too, right? What Wack do? He said your mama is a bitch. Hey, yo. Hey, listen. The boy told him straight up. That's what he said. Just keep it in the buck. We gotta play that part back, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Hey, man. Let's play that part back. Hit the like button, man.
If you, but you're gonna call the police, bro. So respectfully, listen.
You work with the police too.
No, respectfully, your mama's a bitch. Won't you come down here right now?
We both work with the police sometimes.
Yeah, nah, I don't never work with the police. See, that's what I'm saying. And he think it's a game.
Ricky, you don't say you threatened me.
Ricky, what you mean, Ricky? I ain't never threatened Ricky. Ricky all right with me. You ain't Ricky. You ain't black.
Yeah, but I'm
Not black, nigga. You ain't Ricky. You don't even, listen, where I come from, I don't play with Mexicans like that, bro.
It don't matter where you came from.
All right, I tell you what, listen. Look, Adam, I'm telling you. Look, listen, you be telling me to stop tripping these people, but when they started, and then I started doing a bunch of shit, I'm the villain. I don't know this dude.
I think that's a fair criticism. You said when you went to the Blueface fight, you were like, yo, it would be dope if we could have the whole squad. We'd be moving mean.
Who said that?
You said that.
Who said that?
You said that. And then
I never said that.
The reason why we can't
I ain't never said bring the whole crew. Nigga, Adam could bring whoever the f he want to bring.
the game should
Hey, nigga, my flights cost me 20 grand. Adam ain't gonna cover your flight. Get your punk ass on the plane and land. Is you scared?
take out a loan at least or something. I know
Nigga, what?
money.
You know, another thing, right? You don't hear Wack ever talk like this to people that are rich and got money, right? The Bulls just getting on the podcast. Wack knows he doesn't have money like that, right? But he talks to the guy aggressive and talks about his money and what he did to someone that you know isn't financially on that level. But people that are on that level, you don't never have that energy. You don't never say your money this, your money that. Because you know that they're on a way higher level than you. These are the people that Wack converses with, right? People that might be trying to find their way in life, that are working to try to do something, even if they're not able to get off the ground. These are the people that he converse with and holler about how much money he got. I really feel like that's Wack. Just like his name. I really feel like that's Wack. Go talk that big Willie shit to the people with the bag. Straight up. Go talk that big Willie shit to people that got the bag. And I guarantee you, you won't have that energy with them. I think he enjoys talking to people that don't have and might be trying to get themselves, established, because it makes his ego bigger that he's able to talk to them like that. He get to look down on them. I ain't never heard him talk to nobody with no paper like this. Shit don't hold no weight with them. They know you really a small fry in the game. Everybody knows you really a small fry in the game, Wack. But you talk to people that, trying to work on something, that might be trying to get something going, that, might have a dream to do something this way because it strokes your ego.
What make this nigga think I'm supposed to bring your motherfucking employees?
I'm not saying pay for me, Wack. I'm just saying on the terms of.
Hey, listen, bro. Whenever I'm somewhere, I'm not there without him. I'm contracted, nigga. I'm not there playing help.
Why would you say, yo, it would be dope if
I never said that.
fucking at the fight?
I never said that. I don't give a look. I don't give a who come. But I bet you bet not show up to Miami if I'm out there. I bet you that.
Well, what is you finna do? Get me hurt? Because I'll
No.
call the police and y'all put you behind.
This what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, bro.
This is how you got to talk to Wack. And I'm going to tell you why. Just what he just said was the perfect way to talk to Wack. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up like this, right? If somebody was to get the best of Wack, he's calling the police. I'm telling you this right now. He shows it all the time on these social sites. When he reports people's channels, he shows you because he feels like he can't control you. He hasn't got the best of you. So he reports your channel. He wants to try to hurt you that way because he can't do nothing with you. So if somebody was to get the best of Wack in person, he's calling his handler, law enforcement. He's going to report you straight up. And I'm just telling people because you can see what type of individual he is. So it's important for the people to understand you can't play the street guy mentality with Wack. That's the mind trick he's doing to make you feel like he's going to fight, he's going to be street, but then turn around and line you up with the authorities. So the best thing to do with Wack is tell him, yeah, I'll call the police. If you say that to Wack, he doesn't know what to do with you. Because in his mind already, if you get the best of him, he's going to call the police. He's going to report your channel. He's going to call your job. He's going to try to do something to harm you in that way. Because physically, he's not going to do anything to nobody. But if he can intimidate you, he surely will try. You know, and this is why he know he can't do nothing with me, because I got his game figured out. I'll do what you do. The only thing the difference with me is I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. You're not going to say nothing. You're going to do it behind everybody's back. Pay attention to the game.
Adam, on some real shit, like you play like these games, like bro, like it's gonna one day, a lot of niggas be patient. One day it's gonna blow up. I don't know this dude, bro.
If you ever, Wack, I criticize.
I don't even know you. You's a big old fat punk with 600 motherfucking subs. You ain't nobody. Nigga, are you even getting 150 yet? I bet you ain't even getting 150 yet.
You see how, you know, he's so hyped to talk down on this man? Like this shit is a flex to him. You ain't nobody. Everybody in life had to start somewhere, right? And we all know what you, Wack. You started running around with Suge Knight. You would be sitting outside the club, watching the car, making sure all the tires was pumped up, making sure that you out there protecting the vehicle. This is where you started at, right? I'm wondering, did people say that to you? Man, all you do is sit around and watch the cars for Suge. All you do is do whatever Suge say. Now you feel like you got your own traction. You talk shit and converse with people that are trying to find their way in life and build themselves up. Dude is taking his time to build himself up and find his way on No Jumper, and all you saying is what he don't got because you did a lot of goofy shit to get to the point where you at right now. That shit is whack. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's just like your name, brother. It's whack.
I got 1,000, you ain't getting 150. Hold on, here go the bet. I got $1,000, you ain't even at the 150 rate. You ain't even getting the 150 yet. You a nobody, bro. But why come up here and attack me? How about come up here and say, Wack, let's pod so I can build my following.
I can have a fair criticism of you and not be attacking you.
Hey, yo, bro, you should have did that in front of me, my nigga.
I am trying to get you guys to pod.
Everybody don't got to do it your way, Wack. I really think he has that confused. You know, everybody does not have to go about things the way you go about them. And every way you go about things isn't the correct way. You know, Wack feel like because he does things a certain way, other people supposed to do it that way. That's a negative, bro. That's a negative. There is more than one way to skin a cat, bro. The way you do it is not the only way to make this shit happen. And everybody's not with bowing down and doing it your way to make you feel comfortable. Honestly, and I'm going to just be real, I think the way Wack tells you to do it is the worst way. Because everybody knows what type of person Wack is. And I feel like it kills your credibility when you put yourself alongside of Wack. You might get some views, but it crushes your credibility. Now everybody's looking at you like, oh, you just a do boy. You gonna do what Wack say. I don't think that's the right way. But he wants to manipulate people to think that that is the right way to do the shit. When I really, really disagree with that.
Together. He just was talking about his channel, and Flacco sent you the information.
If he come around me, I'm telling you right now, I don't give a what it is. I ain't got to touch him. Leave that dude away from me, Adam. Like, you playing these games. I come up here to do my thing. I don't even know these dudes, bro. Doughboy understands. There's no reason to start a fucking beef when it ain't no problem, bro.
I think we can rock better and become a
nigga, fuck your mama. Rock on that, nigga. We ain't rocking nothing. Bitch ass nigga, like, bro, what is this?
You guys are gonna.
Y'all see how hype Wack just got? Did y'all pay attention to that? How hype Wack got? Wack got so hype, like he was gonna do something. We seen this movie before, bro. And then you gonna say you ain't gotta do nothing, right? So was somebody else gonna do it for you? We seen what happened when you did that. Somebody else did the dirty work for you and jumped on Jay Reed and Marciano, right? But now you saying you ain't got nothing to do with that. That wasn't your fault. You didn't orchestrate it. That's why you gotta play Wack's game his way. Yeah. You gotta play his game his way. You play his game any other way, you in trouble. And I'm just keeping it a buck. You gotta play it his way. Yeah.
Gonna be cool. I can tell. We're gonna patch this up.
Make sure you let it be known. You gonna call the police, Wack? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do that too. What you want to do? Straight up. I'm just keeping it a buck. Yeah, we all know what Wack is. They definitely 137. We know Boy's a 137. We definitely know he's a 137. Wack runs around with a badge. He's lining niggas up. He's on here, you know, with this character. This is a character, man. There's nothing real about Wack at all. There's nothing real about it. If you haven't already smashed the like button and you just came in the building, we appreciate you being in the building. Smash that like button. Shout out to all y'all, man.
For sure.
Adam, you would get up playing with this shit, bro.
We're gonna patch it up with you.
You ain't untouchable either, bro.
He's a good podcaster. You're gonna like him a lot.
I'm not, bro. Listen, bro.
You're gonna like him.
Listen to me. I don't know the dude. Anybody want to sit at the table? I'm not tripping. You want to come sit at the table to build your following? It's a smart move. It just ain't smart to just go that route and just for no reason.
But you can't say that I'm like talking about Wack this and Wack that. I'm saying Wack be destroying no jumpers by the way he acts. I think that's
how I destroyed no jumper. Nigga, this is the biggest show in no jumper. How the f am I destroying no jumper when this is the biggest show in no jumper?
It's not anymore. The Tuesday show is.
But you want to bet? I'll bet you this. Here go the thing. Your contract versus mine. If this how it work, you go 12 months, no pay. I get all your shit. If Tuesday show is outrunning this motherfucking Thursday show. Let's bet.
All right, let's bet.
I do think that this show has been doing a little better than the Tuesday show.
No.
Tuesday show is rising.
No, that's a bet. That come my way. That's a bet.
Hey, Wack. You too hyped up, bro. You on Adam's platform, acting like it's your platform, and then you're challenging somebody that just came to the platform about the show that he's on. It lets you know the mind frame of Wack. Like, go talk that shit to Birdman or somebody. Go talk that shit to QCP. Go talk that shit to Akon. Go talk that shit to Kanye West. Go talk that shit to the people that got that bag. You on there talking to somebody that you saying don't even got 600 subscribers on his channel. Like, that shit is like weak. I can't even hold you. That shit's weak. You really this hyped about somebody that you said only got 600 subscribers on their channel, and you acting like you gonna do something to them. Like, come on, man. That shit don't even... Listen, this is why I told y'all the boy is fufafi. But what he does understand, right, is that by that boy on the show going against Wack, is going to make him look bad. People are going to start listening to that. If No Jumper had multiple hosts that talked about Wack and stuck to it, Wack wouldn't hold no weight on the show. Because everybody would be saying, yeah, that dude ain't right. They wouldn't be, this show right here wouldn't have the hype that it had if everybody want to get you, because everybody would be watching the other shows. And I'm just keeping it real. If all the other hosts was to go at Wack on their time on the show, this show wouldn't even be like that, because they would go at Wack and people would want to see, let's see the people that just got there going at Wack. If Adam understood that part, he would see the difference. Those other shows would rise. Let them go at Wack. Let them go at Wack, because everybody knows that Wack is a liar. He's up there manipulating shit. Everybody know Wack ain't right. So the best thing would be to let the people that got heart in their own opinion go at Wack. You ain't got to be a gang member to be able to see what type of shit Wack is doing. You don't have to be in the street to see what Wack is doing. Nobody has to be in the street to see that Wack is working with them folks. If we being real.
No, Adam, you heard? That's a bet. You stupid as a mother. You got to be dumb. Yo, hate
on it, though.
Hey, bro, no, Adam, we ain't doing that,
No.
or I'm about to come get my money. Because I would have gave him that. He hate Wack so much. Like the rest of them, they just don't want to give Wack his.
Why do you think he hates?
I bet you Doughboy wouldn't have fixed his mouth to say no shit like that, bro. You stupid as a mother. And you telling me he's smart.
He's a smart guy.
So you got, watch this. Let's talk business. You got five. Hey, bro, don't bring my artist name up, bro. He ain't here. See, he playing.
He's not playing.
It ain't saying that. This ain't about Blueface. This ain't about Blueface.
I don't understand why Wack thinks he can dictate what comes out of somebody's mouth. Yeah, how do you think you dictate what somebody says? If the boys say, Blueface, don't say my artist name. Like, the intimidation that he tries to put on people it's real weak. And I just wish everybody would stand up to these, loudmouth jokers like Wack, and especially Wack. Just like, come on, bro. We know you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't doing nothing to nobody. You talking about why you bringing my artist? It's about to go there. About to go where? Where it's about to go? Nowhere. So because somebody say something about your artist, you gonna do something to him. That shit is cap, bro. Yeah, it's cap. It's cap.
He's a Blueface fan.
This ain't about Blueface, homie.
I know. I'm just saying that I met you. If I hated you,
You ain't met. You wasn't gonna do nothing but get f***ed up. What was you gonna do, bro?
that does nothing.
What you gonna do?
Call the police. You can keep saying
You not gonna do nothing. So Adam, so that's what it is. You bring niggas around here to antagonize motherfuckers for no reason, because they gonna say they gonna call the police.
This was not on my 2026 bingo card. You and Moose Man beefing.
I don't know the nigga. I don't know.
I really feel like the boy got more heart than a lot of people up there. Straight up. I really feel like that boy got more heart than a lot of people up there. Because all the other jokers is, except Munchie B, but all the other jokers be scared to say shit to Wack, right? And he's telling Wack directly, yeah, I'm going to call the police, right? Wack is acting tough But if shit don't go his way, he gonna call the police and report you without you knowing and act like he didn't do nothing. And then when the police run down on you, now he's sitting there acting like he don't know what happened and the police got you. See, what I really think, right, with Brick Baby, right, I really think that when him and Wack was going back and forth, Wack was contacting the authorities, letting them know the time that he was going to be there. And this is how they were able to follow him at certain times to be able to run down on him. Because this is the type of individual he do. You know, he'll report you behind your back, call the law behind your back, and then act like he don't know what happened.
The
I
nigga.
like you, Wack. I don't got beef with you. I criticize your podcast team, bro. That's not me calling
You criticize.
Yeah,
How
that
about
doesn't mean he
this?
wants
How
to go
about
to
this,
war
Moose?
with you, dude.
Hey, Moose, check this out. I can go to my channel that I work once every 4 months. Fire that bitch up. I bet I'll run you.
Of course you want. You're bigger than me.
Okay, stop telling me you don't like what I do when you can't do what I do.
But he's brand new.
I don't give a fuck about.
Wack's been on the internet for years. He's really comparing him going and talking about something on his channel. He's been on the internet for years. He done got the Vlad, Adam, and academics. Like, come on, man. Say that to academics. Say that to Flacco. Say that to somebody that has volume. Why say it to somebody with 600 subscribers and you act like that's a flex? You say the man only got 600 followers, but it's a flex to say you'll outrun him. Say it to somebody that got some status, bro. Like, that's why I tell you, man, the boy is definitely funny style, man. Straight fufafi. Ain't gonna hold you. The boy fufafi, man.
None of that. You can't tell a man you don't like what he do while to come to his business when you can't do what he do.
No, that's not true, because you speak on people that you don't do the same as they do all the time. That's not fair.
Hey, bro, do you understand?
Hey, listen. He just said a key point right there. You do it all the time to the people that you can't do nothing with. You talk about different artists that you are nowhere near on their level, but you don't like when it's done to you, when it's saying facts about your character and how you are. You do not like that. But if it's done, you doing it to somebody else, oh, you all right with it. Wack does not like a taste of his own medicine. And especially when it's done at No Jumper. He does the same thing. He did the same thing with Brandon when Brandon was there. So yeah, Wack definitely might try to do his best to push him out because it's somebody that you can't do nothing with and that's not scared to say things back to you. You used to people scared to say things back like Aunt Hefe. You're used to that. That is very mindful of what he says back to you. Those are the people that you are used to. The ones that say something back, you hate it. You done shut Sporty Face up. He ain't saying nothing else about you. This is what he do to these people. Man, if I was out that way, boy, I'd have been locked in. I would have been locked in. But we hear about what happens with the people that are locked in, going at it out there. He end up paying them off. You know, when the people go at him that are from out there and they locked in and they going in on him and he know they're making noise, he end up paying them off to be quiet. All right, let me get him quiet. I'm going to pay him off. Straight up. Now he going to throw him a bag to get him quiet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to y'all.
You guys are looking to be full-time podcasters.
Yeah, I am.
I'm not.
I know, but you're a good podcaster.
I do once a week.
No jumper, but it's not a
I do once a week.
He was just giving you some constructive
He
feedback.
can't give me nothing because until you where I'm at, you can't give me nothing. You can't
You can judge
He
anyone,
can't
even
give
if
me
you're not as
nothing.
successful
He
as
don't
them.
think like me. He don't move like me. He don't talk like me.
I
He
can judge
can't give me
Kendrick
nothing.
Lamar's rap career, even though he's objectively doing a lot better as a rapper than me.
It's like,
Man, listen, bro. Hey, you got it, homie. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you this. Even with my enemies, people I dislike, I got further in this business, right? Keeping more friends than foes. And I ain't never stepped into a fucking building trying to make enemies with the people that's at the top of the totem pole.
He doesn't
bro.
want to be your foe, though.
Sit there and Wack is telling you right there. You know, the people that got more going on than him, the people that are in a better position than him, right? That he feels like he can get an opportunity from them. Oh yeah, he'll bow down to them. Yeah, but the guy that's trying to get himself together and, you know, get off the ground and figure out how to start doing his thing, you'll talk down on that person. You know, Wack is the type of person, right, that he'll talk down on you, literally, right, to try to discourage you. Because he's so jealous of other individuals that speak against him that he'll try to talk down on you so that you don't want to do it. But that shit should give you drive, you know, straight up. That the shit that people say should give you a different type of drive. Just keeping it a buck. You know, when people say shit about me and, oh, you didn't get all these views and those type of things, I don't even worried about. I'm worried about producing. Because I know if I continue to produce, results shall come. But these, you know, people, this is why a lot of podcasters that might come into the game that might really have a potential to be, you know, a good podcaster, when they listen to other people talking about how many views they got, it discourages them. They don't want to do it because they feel like they didn't have all the views that somebody else got. You got to start at your level and build your level up. You're never going to be right at the top. You don't come from that type of family. You're not going to be at the damn top if your family's not all established and everybody knows you. As soon as you do something, everybody's on to what you got. If you building something from the ground up, you got to understand that there's a process. And if you be consistent at the process, you will get results. Consistency, a lot of times, outweighs talent because you were so consistent. Even if people might say they don't like something that you're doing, but they continue to see you, they might end up gravitating to what you're doing. But you got people like Wack that'll say things to discourage people so that you won't say things about him, when really though, the dude might be the one that's on no jumper and be able to read Wack's card so bad that he's sick because the dude knows how to read him. This is the problem up there too. All the people up there, they like don't know how to read him right. And if they do, he tries to get him up out of there. He tries to put things on him, make things look a certain way so he can manipulate the mind.
He doesn't want to be your foe.
No, but the way he coming, maybe because Dope Boy understands, right, bro? I don't know the nigga don't know me, so I'm gonna come in and shake his hand, dap him up, and maybe I can sit at his table and tap him.
But you were just saying that Doughboy is gay.
I said the shit Doughboy did was gay, and I didn't appreciate it.
He was saying he could tell by the way you hit your vape that you're zesty.
No, I didn't say that. The women said that.
The women said that.
The women said that. And Doughboy know at his age, 40-something years old, how the we gonna look at that. He know that.
Hitting
Especially when, so I'm gonna tell you what you did, Doughboy, and you gonna see it. See, when you gotta understand Adam, he's gonna keep playing on it. So since that, he's saying you bouncing off his when you naked. See,
I did say that, but I was just joking.
No. Hold on, Doughboy. You know, we don't, bro. See what I'm saying? You can't set yourself up, because once you do that to the world, they like, yo, what the f is going on here? And when Adam started playing with you like that, at that point, you could never be offended, bro.
You're gay forever.
I'm just bro, this nigga,
he's a comedian. I think he can take.
Well, Adam's been playing with you like that since you've been on the show. You know, and you've accepted that. You know, you done told everybody, man, that's just how Adam is. Adam done talked about sticking fingers in you. We know you like the finger shit. Adam done talking about, you know, putting the strap on. All kinds of stuff to you, and you've accepted it. But you talking about somebody else. You really got to take a look in the mirror first, though, Wack. You know, before you judge these other people. And, you know, Wack feels like because he has more going on with these individuals, then, you know, he could talk about them the way he wants to talk about them. And he doesn't want to look in the mirror, because Adam does it to you all the time.
The fucking joke, dude.
Doughboy 79, 80, baby, right?
Yeah, 79.
You know better, bro. You know that. If you got a big brother or uncle and he seen that, he'd be on your ass.
Right, but see, I knew people would react to the picture when he put it up. But it was, I just knew.
I know what you say it is, bro, but you got to keep in mind who the f you are, bro. I'm just, do it how you want to do it, bro. Because listen, I'm fighting for you. The ladies, you did some shit with your vape and with your wrist. They like, oh, no, he kind of zesty. I'm like, nah, I don't think, bro, on some real shit. I said, I call my wife right now. They was all watching, regular ladies.
Hey, Wack, you ain't going to call Kim right now. Stop lying, bro. You wasn't sitting down with Kim watching anything, man. So why you sitting there just lying? You don't even have no conversations with that woman, man. What you mean you gonna call your wife? Just tell everybody you gonna call your girl, man. You gotta relax, bro. Straight up. You really gotta relax, man.
I said, nah, bro, ain't that. I go to sleep, wake up in the morning, boom, the nigga naked at the table. So I'm like, God damn, bro, it's too early in the game for that shit. I mean, do it.
We're doing a weight loss challenge, so we had to take our clothes off to do the weigh-in.
Bro, listen, he could have did that. He could have went in the bathroom, got on the scale, took a picture of the scale, bro.
No, we did it on camera, and you should join the weight loss contest too.
No, because they in a total different type of. I'm gonna tell you why they.
We all fat. You might have more money than them, but you ain't fat. You just as fat.
I'm gonna tell you why they're in a different category, because my body has muscle memory, right?
Okay.
I just changed my diet like 10 days ago, like literally, right? I know what I gotta do, and once I start touching weights and shit, it's different for me.
Well, if you believe that your diet and exercise routine is so superior, then you should definitely take part in our contest.
I'm not taking part, not with no white boy requiring a brother to take his clothes off.
You can weigh in off camera.
Don't go on some real shit, brother to brother. You got to think, because dude be playing like that, bro.
Nah, I receive what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? You know, and then I'm going to be real. This is how this work. Lord forbid you fall out.
Right.
You really
Then what? Well, because I'm going to tell everybody we were.
You going to tell, you whatever.
Super gay.
He going to run it up, bro. So you got to, you know, just remember this. All friends are potential enemies. When a nigga come like an enemy, then he's a real op. Like dude coming like a real enemy.
Yeah, don't let.
Listen here. Wack is just, I'm saying, like, when he talks, if you let him talk, he'll tell you who he is. The boy just said all friends are potential enemies. But let him tell it, he's coming to you as a friend. You know, this is what he told me I'm coming to you as a friend. I'm coming to you as a brother. I know what type of dude you is. Yeah, you ain't nobody's friend. Anybody that you get next to, you're trying to use them, manipulate them for your personal reasons. And if they don't go with your way, what you want them to do, then you go against them. But you try to get next to them first. Yeah. You let him just say what he's saying. He let you know, for real.
Because I'm gonna tell the world if we fall out.
See what I'm saying? Like, you did it to, bro. You nigga, if you was some little youngster, if you was a youngster, but bro, I'm a 77, baby. We the same era. We know better. You had an uncle, nigga, who was up on what's going on. He be on your ass, and you know it.
I got a bunch of text messages and phone calls, so I get it.
Only thing I'm saying, brother, is like, Adam don't understand he's Adam. I don't expect bro to be, do I think Adam's gay? No. Do I think he has gay tendencies? Absolutely. You know, he'll let a transgender sit on his lap. He cool with the shit.
Right.
He'll wear thongs and you know, that's him. But that's white boy shit, grab ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Wack, you told everybody that you study him though, Wack. Let's be real. You told everybody that you study transgenders, bro. So I don't know, what do we call that? You know, because you came out of your mouth and said that you study transgenders. That right there was wild. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Listen to him though.
If I found out this morning that R&B was a transgender, I done been up in this thing so motherfucking much. I ain't gonna even go nowhere, my nigga. So I understand the thing. But evidently this is a real woman. I've been studying, I've been reading up on transgenders. Everything y'all do.
Okay.
Everything y'all do.
I don't know.
Now you have to, like right now when you talk, you know your brain is the message center, right? PTR, see the PTR, see that? No filter.
Nah, don't that Wack.
No filter, no makeup.
That's a man, Wack.
Huh? Fox is a man?
I think so. That's the same. Is that the same Fox that be over in the other rooms? The one that Baltimore Fox? Is that Baltimore?
Bring Fox up.
Is that Baltimore? I don't want to disrespect. My bad. Cause I got another Fox.
Let me go to the Charlie. Hold on.
Yes, it is. It's the trans.
It's the trans Fox. I told you.
I'm gonna keep it 100. If I found out this morning that R&B was a transgender, I done been up in this thing so motherfucking much. I ain't gonna even go nowhere, my nigga. So I understand the thing. But evidently this is a real woman. I've been studying, I've been reading up on transgenders. Everything y'all do.
Okay.
Everything y'all do.
I don't know.
Now you have to, like right now when you talk, you know your brain is the message center, right?
Hey yo, why is this man telling the transgender that you know that the brain, that the transgender's brain is the message center? Like, yo. Hey, Wack, you gotta relax, bro. Straight up. You really gotta relax with this one, bro. Oh, man. You gotta relax, Wack. You out of control. And I see why Wack is like, you know, so crazy when he's talking about the transgenders and shit. You study them, bro. You real curious. You know, you shouldn't be talking about anybody else. Anything with the transgenders or anything, bro. You shouldn't do that, Wack. You study them. I've never heard a man until Wack say anything like that. And y'all hear that shit. Has anybody in the chat ever heard a heterosexual man saying that they study transgenders and that they wouldn't leave their woman if they found out that they was a transgender. I've never heard that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is my first time ever hearing something like this with Wack. Like, I've never heard no other man say anything nowhere near close that. That shit is just out of pocket.
I'm gonna keep it 100. If I found out this morning that R&B was a transgender, I done been up in this thing so motherfucking much. I ain't gonna even go nowhere, my nigga. So I understand the thing. But evidently, this is a real woman. I've been studying. I've been reading up on transgenders. Everything y'all do.
Okay.
Everything y'all do.
I don't know.
Nadi, you have to, like right now when you talk, you know your brain is the message center, right?
Yeah. Well, y'all hear that, man. Y'all can let me know what you guys think about that. I just find it very, very strange, odd, that a heterosexual man Okay, we back. Oh man, see, they hating, man. They hating, man. They hating. Shout out to all y'all, man, that stayed rocking. We had about 300 people in here too, and they hated. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to cut this streaming app off. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on and why this is happening, but I am about to cut this app off. Straight up. I don't know who's doing it and why. Like, this shit is happening every time, you know, I get a nice groove going and I get it popping. This shit is happening. Like, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm about to cut this app off. All the way. Yeah, I'm about to cut the app off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to all y'all. I know they sick, they hating, but we gonna start it back off when it needs to be started at. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all, man. We gonna start it back off right where it need to be started at. You hear me? Right there.
I'm gonna keep it 100. If I found out this morning that R&B was a transgender, I done been up in this thing so motherfucking much. I ain't gonna even go nowhere, my nigga. So I understand the thing. But evidently, this is a real woman. I've been studying. I've been reading up on transgenders. Everything y'all do.
Okay.
Everything y'all do.
I don't know.
Nadi, you have to, like right now when you talk, you know your brain is the message center, right?
Yeah, we know what type time.
PTR. See the PTR? See that? No filter.
Nah, don't that Wack.
No filter, no makeup.
That's a man, Wack.
Huh? Fox is a man?
I think so. That's the same. Is that the same Fox that be over in the other rooms? The one that Baltimore Fox? Is that Baltimore?
Bring Fox up.
Is that Baltimore? I don't want to disrespect. My bad. Cause I got another Fox.
Let me go to the. Let me go to the Charlie. Hold on.
Yes, it is. It's the trans.
It's the trans Fox. I told you.
Yeah, shout out to all y'all, man. We back at it, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. The hate be real.
You can't do where you grow up at.
Sac.
I grew up in Sacramento. I'm from Sacramento.
You grew up in Sac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to live in Sac.
They're both from Sac.
Yeah.
Nigga, I had a shootout in the Ard Mall. 89. I live 89. Nigga, listen. 20.
Listen to Wack. He was 12 years old in 89. Wack said he had a shootout, man. You gotta be real, man. Hey, Wack, you gotta relax, bro. He said in 89, when he was 12 years old, he had a shootout in the mall. Listen to this guy.
518 X Street on my mama. That was our spot.
And
right off Broadway. Me, my brother, my G homies. I was I came up on the Greyhound bus.
You were 12 and you had a shootout.
I was running on. You want
fire?
Listen,
I'm not even gonna doubt
listen.
it.
I can tell you the address I was at. 2518 X Street, right behind Broadway. The freeway entrance right at the U-Haul right there. Del Taco right there. The fact.
You got a case or not?
No, we got up out of there because we went up there back then. We went up there knocking sales 200-300. I tell you, they don't even call crackheads. They call them hubba heads. They call dope hubba. That's what they called it back then. Hubba.
We call them knocks.
They called it. He dope boy tell you.
So, like, hey, Wack, nobody believes you, bro. I just gotta be real. Nobody believes you, Wack. You mean to tell me when you was 12 that you had a shootout in the mall, but at 15, 16, you got locked up with a BB gun? That shit ain't making no sense, bro. I'm just being real. Nobody goes from toting real straps and busting real straps to toting BB guns. Like, you really gotta relax, bro. I'm telling you, the shit that you say, Wack, is just far-fetched, bro. That's like, don't even make sense. Does anybody know of somebody that was toting real straps and then they start toting BB guns and then they get all their time for shooting the BB gun and then proudly say that you had a CO2 cartridge? Like, come on, man. Yeah, I don't believe it. Not at all.
Back in them days, it was Hubble. So when you come up there to a motherfucking backyard and you knocking sales 200-300 per, and you ain't from up there and you talking about you ain't going nowhere, it led to something. So, you know, we did what we had to do and we got to fuck up out of it. We had that 99 and got south.
But don't shoot Moose Man, all right?
Nah, I just don't like, look, bro, if I don't know a motherfucker, I don't listen. Even Ricky all right with me. He just, sometimes he gets caught up in these street conversations, and I think he's given an answer to the best of his ability. Because if a motherfucker leave out a detail here or there, right, he can't respond properly. He just responded to what they put on the table.
Yeah, what they provided.
Right? Ricky like my son. My son at L7. My son at the police academy right now.
Hard.
My son is a square. He's a hip square, but he's a square.
Then you should understand us, Wack.
Nah, but my son
Hey, Wack, you gotta relax.
would never do what you do to a motherfucker he don't know.
But so, is he a square or a norte? We got to figure this out.
Hey, Wack, stop bringing your kids into conversation, Wack. Like, you really gotta stop that, bro. I don't really feel like, you know, you're being truthful. You continue to bring them into conversation, but you're not truthful when you bring them into conversation. You know, you say, swear to God on your daughter, you're not being truthful. You say things about your son, you're not being truthful. And we all know fairy tales, straight up, you know? Yeah, he was a fairy. We know this. We know he was a fairy. So you gotta relax, bro. I'm just saying, Wack, like, leave him out of it, man. Yeah, okay, he's going to be a police officer. You encourage everybody to be a police officer, understandable. He wants to be like his father. His father is working with law enforcement, and he would love to be like his father. He sees that his father runs around and, you know, he's getting people indicted everywhere, and he would love to be like his father. We understand that.
Nah, you got to remember, Norteños is listen. When I was
never got a put on, so he's pretty whack.
No.
So
well, listen, he go to the joint.
No,
they gonna ask him, you a farmer?
Oh,
I know how this shit works.
I have to run pipes up.
I was there when the Bulldogs dropped they red bandanas and grabbed the blue one. Soledad, I watched it. We brought the bandanas. So, and I told some Norteños the difference between y'all and Sureños. Y'all get to this penitentiary, then they start coming together because how they cities is situated, right?
Yeah.
Down here in LA, these little motherfuckers Sureños is gang banging like damn near out the womb and some organized shit. So then they go from the streets to prison already that. The Norteños got to get in there. You from Hansford, you from Madera,
This is why Wack won't mess with them. Straight up, they coming out the womb ready, and you know they not playing no games. This is why Wack picks and choose only to go at the black community. Yeah, he's not going to go at people that are really on that, right? And I'm just being real. Black people only on that in their neighborhood. Yeah, they're the toughest guys ever inside of their neighborhood. You know, when you're around your neighborhood, you ready to jump on somebody and do whatever because they're in your neighborhood. But outside of that, a lot of individuals, they're not that. So I think Wack targets the black community because of that, when these other nationalities outside of their neighborhood, they gonna track you down. Straight up. Yeah, if they banging, they not thinking about the police. Hey, they on that. You know, so what I see.
From Merced, you from Stockton, then they got it may not be a solid gang on the street, but now you that. Now this dude right here, Flacco sent me the clip. I said, I don't even know the dude. I don't know why he getting into a Flacco. For what?
Nobody really does.
Me first, to be fair, same thing, bro. I just have.
Bro, this I'm gonna let you know this, bro.
I'm not gonna be on no bullshit.
30% of the people I do business with right now today, I don't like. No, this is the fact.
Why is Queso calling me?
30% of the people I do business I don't like. But if I came in the door like you, I would have missed millions of dollars. Now you can take this how you want to take it.
I get that. But
sometimes you got to know when to hold him and know when to fold. Cause see, with a dude like you, I understand this game. See,
I'ma just say it like this though, Wack. Everybody is not looking at the game how you looking at the game of life, right? You worried about manipulating people with it. I would have missed millions. Understanding this in life, if something is destined for you, regardless if you go about it how Wack is saying or how you feel, it's gonna happen. If it's destined for you, it ain't just because, oh, Wack say if I don't do this and I do that. Nah, I don't have to align myself with the foul individual that I see is going at everybody to make it in life to a certain level. Like, where do you do that at? It's plenty of people that didn't go and deal with individuals that was like Wack and made it. That don't mean you gonna make it because you deal with Wack. And it's plenty of individuals that went and tried to deal with Wack and thought that they was gonna be able to go to another level dealing with Wack and messed up everything they had going on. Everything went backwards because they made a decision to go deal with Wack because people didn't want to deal with him because of who he is. We look at Blueface. Blueface music career went to crap because of Wack. Blueface wanted to do music, but because of Wack, the ceiling, the roof then caved in. Everything dropped on you. Nobody wants to deal with Wack. Game. Because of Wack. Game. Blueface. The artist. So, you know, the manipulation that Wack tries to put out there and make people think of things that are not true. You don't want to align yourself with somebody that's foul to get in position, because you'll end up putting yourself in a situation that you really don't want to be in. Now you subjected to be at the rules of somebody that we know is foul, and they keep using something over your head saying, if you don't do this, you ain't gonna have this. And that's the type of individual Wack is. If you don't do what he's saying and you use him for any stepping stool, he wants to bring it up in your face. Oh, if you don't do this, oh, this is gonna happen. You better do this or I ain't gonna give you this. Now, I don't want to deal with nobody that is gonna throw everything in my face to try to manipulate me and get to do what you want me to do. Now, I go find another route. This is another route for me. This just ain't the route. You know, I don't want to line up with that. And that's, you know, what he's trying to manipulate people. Oh, you're gonna miss millions of dollars. Man, you can get millions of dollars somewhere else. It's plenty of people that got millions of dollars that ain't deal with Wack. It's plenty of people and plenty of podcasters, plenty of YouTubers, TikTok, Twitch. It's plenty of people that did not deal with Wack to get to the level that they're at, way beyond Wack. So the shit that he's saying, it's like a manipulation tactic to make you think what he wants you to think so that he can control your brain and how you operate. This is like real rap.
Violence kills a nigga like you. I'll never respond. I just won't respond.
But I'll just move on. I think
but that's cool. But then you might have missed out on a boost or a play.
Yeah.
So why even? You get what I'm saying?
But I just want to see you. You know what I'm saying?
You can't listen. Okay, let me ask you something.
Make Wack great again.
Let me ask you something, bro. Majority of the shit we talk about, respectfully, for one, you an SA. Two, you from up north. SAs where I'm from, they don't really get off into our politics and that shit. It ain't what they do. But you are SA and you from up north and you are non-affiliate. Yeah. What about what I've talked about that you feel like I said wrong? Because even if it's wrong.
Now listen to this right here, right? Wack initially wanted to intimidate him, right? He didn't allow Wack to intimidate him. Now Wack wants to reason with him. But understanding this about Wack, right? This is the way that he gets a lot of people comfortable that he dislikes. Now, after he gets the bull to reason with him, right? And, explain what the problem is, that's to make him comfortable to figure out how can he snake the boy. And then you'll see the real side of Wack. This is when you'll see the individual who he really is. Once he figures out, okay, I got him comfortable. Now it's my turn. Since he embarrassed me on the show in front of everybody, now I'm going to find a way to continue to embarrass him every chance I get because I got him comfortable. So it's important that you never allow him to get you comfortable because he's always going to be thinking of a way to get back. He said it many a times. He never forgets shit like this. He always holds on to these things. And he said it himself many a times. Smash that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel, man. And share this live. Shout out to all y'all.
Oh, you don't know what's right about it.
Yeah, or even just like the Ricky thing, I feel
you stuck on Ricky.
That's his boy.
You said what? You can't speak on me, Spody and Ant, bro. You can't.
I can because you guys are on No Jumper and I'm no.
Yeah, but okay. So what's me and Sporty's problem? Watch this.
Well, it was the DC Baby Draco thing, and then
no. What's the problem? What's the problem? I took the nigga to his
after the Gorillas podcast. I think you were spinning narratives on Spody, and then you said he got DP.
I spun what narrative? He did get DP. Do you want to bet on it?
I don't want to bet on that.
See, that's what I'm saying. As a Mexican from up north, look,
he doesn't even deny the DP.
He's not gonna deny. Listen, we said it first. He should have a problem that we know. I'm a Damu and Jaleesa's an up north bitch.
Hey, listen, this is how he's able to manipulate people, right? From the way that he wants you to believe that he's a Damu, he's a Paru, but in all actuality, he's them people. He's not none of the things that he's trying to tell you, but the things that he won't tell you is who he really is. And when you listen to him, he's trying to get the bull comfortable now. Now you want to talk to him. But just a couple minutes ago, you saying you put shit to bed. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple minutes ago, you telling everybody how you put shit to bed. Now you ain't telling him you gonna put nothing to bed. Now you want to see, why is he feel this way? Why do you feel this way about me? To get you comfortable, And then that's when he's gonna turn on you. So, Wack is the type of person that you really don't want to ever get next to. Because he's gonna snake you any chance he get.
Right? So what I'm saying is, that's not a narrative, homie. See, spinning a narrative is when you saying some shit that may be untrue. That's a fact. Now, I shouldn't have known.
He doesn't know that. We have to trust your word for his.
No. I bet he won't put that on Fody Crip. He didn't get a DP. He'd have been did that.
But that's what upsets Fody.
But you wasn't even around though.
I know, but I watch everything.
So you think you can have? You think you got an opinion about some nigga street shit down south? Know what I'm saying? So you still didn't tell me the problem. The problem with me and Spody was this.
Hold up. The man told you how he looked at it and what he thought. Wack turn around and say that he can't talk about these things, and now you want to explain the problem with you and Sporty. Okay. Well, it seems like Wack has a problem with everybody that he feels that he can't control. And then what it seems like to me is eventually he manipulates these people with these problems that he has with them, and then he gets them under control because then they don't say too much about it. They all fall back. They don't want to say the things that they would have said before because of how he went at them. Straight up. Yeah, this is what I see.
Yeah. The nigga told me to go get DC Baby Draco's paperwork, and I went and got it. And when I went and got it and it showed dismissed, he still wanted to push the narrative that it wasn't dismissed. So I'm telling you, nigga, as a real street nigga, you can't do that.
In NorCal, DC's no good. That's why he came to LA. Because over the
what?
I know it got dismissed, but he's no good in NorCal. Yeah.
Bro, you can't speak on that.
I definitely do. I definitely can.
Huh?
His baby mama was an underage girl that he slept with.
You can't speak on that. All that got dismissed.
I'm from there.
It got dismissed. You're going off YouTube.
I know, but just because you beat the system don't mean that you didn't.
See, this is how much time you did in prison?
I never did.
How much time? How many cases you fought?
What?
How many cases you fought?
I never fought no case.
Geronimo Pratt, you know this, did 33 years, right? Yeah. And after 33 years, what did they tell him? Oh, we found out you didn't do it. Right? Yeah. So for 33 years, an innocent motherfucker was a guilty man in the penitentiary, and they had to let him go, right? So you worse than the DA. So a man get accused of something, he get accused. So OJ was guilty of the murder too, right?
No, but I'm saying
no, that nigga was definitely guilty, but guess what? The nigga beat the motherfucker. So like Doughboy, if the DA and the jury say not guilty, I'm not finna tell a nigga he guilty.
That's a lie, Wack. That's a stone cold, bold-faced lie. You continue to put bad bones on multiple individuals on the internet while making up lies, creating fake documents about individuals to create your narrative. So you sitting here saying that you wouldn't do that to somebody is a bold-faced lie. Straight up, because you do it all the time. Now, in this situation, because you want to build the relationship with DC Baby Draco, now it's different. The dude is an opportunist, and he's always looking to do something that benefits him. It must be something beneficial about him dealing with DC Baby Draco. It has to be something real beneficial because he's going and doing the hood blogs, and maybe he's able to get information from DC Baby Draco that he's able to provide to the authorities because DC Baby Draco is going into these hoods, doing these blogs. He's able to detail certain things. So that could be the reason why he wants to be cool with DC Baby Draco. Now, we know he made up false allegations on T Grizzly. Straight up. He's made up false allegations on multiple people. But in this situation here, he wants something from the individual, so it has to go the way that he wants it to go. And there's plenty of people that have had cases that have been dismissed that Wack says why they were guilty. You can just look at his face and tell, dude is a liar.
Court system? Yeah. Black man, you're relying on the court system to be perfect? I don't think so.
Hey, bro, I've done time for shit that I didn't do. I know it ain't perfect.
And you might beat shit that you have done.
I definitely have done that. But what I'm saying is, where we come from, Mr. Norteño, Mexican Paisa, if the paperwork say not guilty, we ain't holding against him.
I'm not against that. I work on actual world code. So if he the little girl at one point, it's all bad.
But you still saying shit that he beat.
comes from the source. He still has a relationship with the mind.
You're still saying listen.
What if Moose knew for a fact that he did it?
Listen.
I know
Listen. Only way Moose would know for a fact he did it is if he was an underage nigga that Baby Draco fucked. And I don't think he fucked with men. So this is what I'm saying. If I got a document, I don't know DC Baby Draco. Hey, bro, they tell me this. Give me your information. Most people know what I do. You know what that nigga would have did? Because it was just on the phone. He would have ducked me. He gave me all this info. We pulled it. His shit came back dismissed, bro.
Listen, I got it. I'm just saying there's people in NorCal that know deeper.
So what I'm telling you is my issue with Spody Face was you told me to pull the paperwork and I pulled it and it came back dismissed. And you that caught up in hating this nigga because he doing hood vlogs. Let's think about where the beef come from. He's doing hood vlogs. You don't want to. You selected politicking.
It was the way in which he was behaving in the hood vlogs, I think, and how he was directing them.
Bro, he can't behave no way. It's up to the niggas in the hood to behave. He is food in them. What is he talking about?
I'd have to agree with Wack on this one, bro. If somebody produced paperwork and they beat this shit, you can't like.
I'm not finna like.
No, it's different when it's little kids involved, though.
He beat that.
What if somebody fucks your little sister when she's underage and you know for a fact, but then he beats the case on a technicality or whatever?
Was it his little sister?
Are you just gonna let it go? Are you not mad about it?
What I'm telling you is.
No, look, it could easily be someone where if he's on the ground floor that he could easily know the details of the situation. I don't even have a dog in this fight, but it's so obvious.
I'm gonna tell you why you got a dog. Hold on.
Know.
You got a dog in the fight. Hold on. All that. Since you side with so funny bunny mother tried to put allegations on you. That was false, right?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So you popping that at Adam too? Popping it at him.
Oh,
you scared, little boy? No, all that. No, you saw it on the internet.
I had an article.
No. You said on it, the shit was everywhere. You said, did you see it on the internet?
Claims too, and they were false.
Did you see? Okay, so how do you?
Listen to Wack. See, Wack is showing you his true character. He's showing his true character. Why did you bring up that Adam had accusations against him? In this moment, you brought up that Adam had accusations so that you can gain leverage in the conversation. But this is what he does with all the people that he deal with. He looks for things that he can bring up on them, and at certain times, he presents them. Out of this whole conversation, nobody said anything about Adam and his accusations that he's had. But you brought it up in the middle of this conversation. You see what type of dude he is. This is why I don't care what Wack says he can help you with. This is exactly why Wack is the type of dude that I don't want to deal with you on that level. Not at all. You hear me? Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all.
You know his was false. He didn't go in court. He didn't go into a jury, to a trial in front of his peers.
Saying, yo, I know Adam and he really did it. I have that with DC.
All right, yo, let's save some of this for next week too.
Man,
all right,
that nigga can't come around me, bro. I with Doughboy all day.
I rock a rack too, man.
I ain't fucking with dude. He come in as an enemy. Let him be an enemy.
Doughboy gonna shoot for Moose. Yep.
Look at Wack, trying to butter Doughboy up, right? So that he can start manipulating him. This is what he do to people. Act like he on your side. Act like he rock with you for the sole purposes of using you for his advantage. It's a reason that he's doing it. It's a reason. You gotta watch out for people like Wack. It's like Wack is the type of person that you want to stay far away from. You don't want to be around him. You don't want to deal with him too closely because he's gonna snake everybody. He's on here with Adam. he's gonna snake Adam one day. It's gonna be one day that he's really gonna snake Adam. Well, he's already bought Loose Cannon and the IBM guys up there to jump on Jay Reed and Marciano, and Adam is being sued because of this. So we already know that Wack lined it up and he's acting like he didn't. So he put Adam in a situation with that. Yes. It's just the bull. He ain't right. I'm just telling you. You can see it.
Oh, I fuck with no boy.
Business with, I don't like Wack. So
Yo, that was a crazy stat.
He said what?
That was a crazy stat.
What'd he say?
He said that he just repeated that 30% of the people that you do business with you don't like, which is
I don't do no business with you, bro.
No, he was just saying.
Hey,
what
bro,
you said.
listen, respectfully, Moose, whatever. You still have the mop in your hand, bro. You still mopping the hallways.
That's why I work.
Now, I want my money.
Now we demoting Lush. Lush is going to be the mopper.
You can't demote Lush. Listen, Lush could go live in front of this bitch and still do what he got to do. You made that bet. I'm going to see what kind of man you are.
I got you.
Yeah, okay. All right.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
All right, so-
Yeah, that was a lot, man.
Fucking weirdo, bro. Like, now what it is, they be like, how could I get some attention? And just that organically doing they shit or like using this. Hey, yo, Wack, you be fucking around on.
People are going to think that was like pre-planned
I ain't no pre-planned.
to hype up their show.
Who show?
My show with them.
I don't know. I tried to watch it. I had to walk out. It ain't
Mondays.
my shit.
Shout out to Mondays.
It ain't my shit.
What were
but
we
I
talking
see
about that
where
you didn't like? The trans people?
No, I see where you going with. No, it's just like I see where you going with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a slower tempo thing.
No, we're just talking about stuff that's not gangster shit.
Yeah, it's some worldly shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Trans women.
Yeah, y'all was talking about that. He was calling a woman as female or trans. I don't know.
We're going to go to...
So now, something else that I really want to point out, right? Wack says he never watches the shows at No Jumper. And we heard him say this on multiple times. I don't watch them shows. I got the biggest show and I don't watch none of them. Well, he sure knows the details about the conversations about the transgenders and other conversations they had on the show. How would you know these details if you've never watched or you never gonna watch none of the shows up there? Things that make you go, We know he's always watching the internet, the shows. Them people watch YouTube all the time. We know what Wack is. Yeah.
Tijuana and we're all going to bang trans women.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if that's your little
Dead
gay,
homies.
that you was the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Was it Minnie, Mo, and Jack? Or was that Pet Boys? One of them motherfuckers. Curly Mo?
Curly Mo.
Minnie, Mo, and Jack. I think that's Pet.
Jack?
You probably don't know about Pet Boys.
Pet Boys.
Yeah, that was
Pet Boys, the auto play place.
Oh, yeah, auto place. You know what I'm
Boys,
saying?
yeah.
I don't know if y'all had them in New Hampshire.
I was up in the Pet Boys, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, they sold bike parts in there.
No.
Yes, they did.
Car stuff.
No, bike parts for sure. We used to go to the one in San Fernando just to steal bike parts.
For bicycles.
Yeah, inner tubes and shit. Yeah.
I didn't know that. If I knew that, I would have been in there stealing inner tubes.
We were stealing inner
The
tubes.
bitch was like $5.
Yeah, you know they come in a little box. They be in a rubber band roll, so we get them out that
Take
box.
that shit off.
And it was on.
Walmart too. Walmart had them hella cheap.
Well, you know, I think growing up, we had a Jim Cole. I don't remember having a Walmart when I was a kid.
No Walmart?
Not in the neighborhood. They probably had them everywhere else.
It was a big deal when I was a kid and they built a Walmart in Nashua.
That's what I'm saying. You know, when them Super Bowl. Now, when I got out of prison and started truck driving, is when I seen a Super Walmart.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And we didn't even have them out here at that point in time. That and Waffle Houses. They know Waffle House stop in Arizona. But see, you got us like control, because Adam, you gonna listen. You got a lot of crazy traffic going through here, bro. It be shit going on behind the scenes. Niggas don't even know what's going on. They be popping, whacking and hefe and this and that. You don't know what conversations. You niggas don't know what's going on.
What point are you trying to make?
I'm saying is this dude is a square dude, a Mexican from up north. My Mexican brothers will tell you, we don't get in black business. We don't just go insert ourselves in that shit now.
He's a YouTuber who is watching a podcast and commentating on a clip, and your argument, your way of refuting that is to say you are Mexican and you're from Northern California, so you can't have an opinion about a podcaster. This makes no sense. I'm gonna tell you, insane argument.
To make sense.
You're not gonna win over anybody in the fucking audience with this retarded argument. Exactly.
You a white boy from New Hampshire.
I am the biggest podcaster on the West Coast.
But here's the difference.
Because they don't give a they want to hear somebody who makes sense. They don't give a if I'm from New Hampshire.
No, here's the difference.
Dummy.
You hear him?
You said you the dummy. Hiring dumb motherfuckers like that. Flacco's right.
No, he's a really good podcaster, and it doesn't matter where he's from.
Huh?
He's from 7 hours up north. Big deal.
7? He ain't even from Sac then.
He's from Sac, whatever, 6, 7 hours. Whatever.
7 hours? A nigga from motherfucking.
Listen to him, right? Since we've been watching No Jumper, right? Some episodes have happened up at No Jumper, right? Disagreements, arguments, even some fights. But the worst situation that we have seen happen at No Jumper was the situation with Wack100, Loose Cannon, IBM, when they beat up, robbed, pistol whip, strip, Jay Reed, and Marciano. That was the worst situation that we have ever seen at No Jumper. But Wack is sitting there trying to convince Adam that the other people that just came there and have an opinion and talk about Wack and, you know, how he's scared Aunt Hefe and the other guys is far more worse than the guys getting beat up outside. Can we really make this make some damn sense? Like, I'm just saying, can we like really make some sense? Because this shit ain't making no sense to me. I'm just being real. That shit don't make no sense. I'm just saying, it doesn't make any sense, bro. Nah. The worst situation we've seen was with you involved in a brutal beating and robbery stripping. That's the worst situation. So people talking about you and making content on you, that's not the worst situation, bro. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Chico or something?
I don't know. It takes like 6 hours to drive up there, right?
I don't know. I guess so. My thing is, he can't go to talking to me about no street politics, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
You can only talk them because they're coming in.
No, but
you figure out some shit because they talk.
You realize that the kind of content that he does is fairly popular. I'm not saying that his is super popular, but he sits around and he reacts to podcasts and he gives his opinion. That's what like everybody's doing. That's what we do on here half the time.
On our side,
watch a podcast clip, we'll react to it. It's not a big deal.
We got Damian
you trying
Porter.
to invalidate it by saying you're from Northern California and you're Mexican. Nobody gives a half the people watching this shit right now are fucking Mexican.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because we got our Damian Porters, we got our Aunt Hefes, we got our viral ways. Listen. We got our shit that we do. We ain't motherfucking, ain't now one of us reporting on this nigga they say didn't rape the motherfucker. Cesar Chavez or some shit. Okay.
You know what's crazy? The people that he just named were all the people that he talked about negatively. All the people that he disrespected. All of those people that he just named were people that he supposedly don't rock with. But he's saying we got this and we got that. Like, come on, man. You really gotta relax with that shit, Wack. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. You gotta relax. Just keeping it a buck.
Go find me a black channel, a Rick Rock, that we didn't report it on that. We don't give a fuck. NRB. Tell that nigga, has he reported on Cesar Chavez?
He's been dead.
Pull his channel up.
He's been dead for 30 years.
I don't give a fuck. Tupac's been dead.
I don't know anybody else who's talking about it either. I seen it in the New York Times. I didn't even finish the article.
Did he talk about it?
Probably not.
Okay, but he want to talk about the nigga shit. We don't talk about that shit.
Yeah, he has his own niche. He talks about our little world of hip hop podcast stuff.
Me, DC Baby Draco, and Sporty Face ain't hip hop. I'm sorry.
It's adjacent.
I'm the only motherfucker that's in a hip hop lane.
Street / hip hop.
He can't talk about street shit. Talk about
he can.
Caesar
Anyone can.
Cesar Chavez got a street name after him. Why that Mexican ain't ran the content? He taking pussy. I don't know what he was doing because I just heard it on the thing. Cesar Chavez statue coming down. He did some sexual shit. Why have that northern Mexican dude? You know why? Because if he popped that shit, I think Caesar might be from down here. I don't know.
He's been dead for, again,
is he from down here?
I don't know, 30 years.
Won't you do your little shit?
I think
where's Cesar Chavez?
He is from down here.
Yeah, that's why he's scared to talk about it.
Why they go to the street.
That's why he's scared to talk about it. I don't know where the nigga from.
I forget.
But he ain't talking about it. What the brothers doing?
He was born in Arizona.
Oh, he here then.
And
Galabin. That's Arizona.
Moved to California.
Delano. That's still Sudanos.
That's what it said?
Yeah, Delano. I seen Delano. That's like borderline. I believe.
He moved to San Jose.
I seen some Delano shit up there.
He did most of his organizing.
San Jose, that's North Daniel.
But he moved to San Jose, so he's technically from the north. So
okay,
yes, Moose Man, you got to do work.
You need to go talk about your shit too.
Right now.
The nigga's oversaturated in some nigga shit in the streets somewhere. He can't walk or do nothing.
Let's just be real, right? Adam just told Wack that he has the biggest platform on the West Coast. He's a white guy, right? And no, Adam is not just gonna walk through the hood by himself like it's nothing, right? But you're on his platform. He's talking about street shit. And he's never been in the street, but he's qualified to talk about the street shit. And you accept that because he has his own platform and you need his platform to spin your life. The shit that Wack says, it just doesn't make sense. I'm just being real. It don't make sense. So this other guy, he's not allowed to talk about street shit, but Adam is, because you need him. He's a white guy that never done anything in the street, rode BMX bikes. It's like, Wack, you don't have the ability to tell people what they qualify to talk about. You don't have that ability. Straight up. You do not have the ability to talk about what people should be qualified to speak about. You know, everybody got their own opinion and they're going to do what they want to do. They don't care what you say. Straight up. Just keeping it a buck.
And the nigga talking about, I'm going to call the cops. The nigga blaming me for you not taking your crew, which I see your crew. I see 2-3 of the people to Miami. Do you not understand? I'm not there on a no jumper bill.
Right. I guess
my flights ain't paid for. My suites.
I think he has a lot better memory than me. So apparently you said something about how it would have been nice if we could have all been in Miami together.
If I did say that, I was being sarcastic and you knew it. Because at that time, 2, 3, 4 of us is beefing, right?
I don't think.
Let's just be real. Wack manipulates the clubhouse people, and he ain't take none of them to Miami. Straight up. None of the people that Wack gets to spin his narratives on Clubhouse for him, he ain't take none of them to the fight. None of them. They wasn't allowed to go. Y'all need to sit here and watch Clubhouse. Make sure that the rooms stay open 24 hours. That's their duty. Y'all can't come and enjoy nothing that I do, but y'all can sit here on Clubhouse and make sure the room is open 24 hours. Like, come on, man. And this is who they look up to. This is who they idolize. But when it's time to have a good time, they can't come. Does that sound like somebody that rock with you? I'm just being real. Somebody that rock with you, they gonna want you to come celebrate just like they celebrate. All right, we're gonna go have a ball. It's time to celebrate. We've been putting in work. Let's all the family go out and celebrate, right? This is a time for us to go celebrate. Not one time has Wack took all his Clubhouse minions somewhere for everybody to celebrate and to be happy to be a part of his fake Fufafi exposure team. Not one of them. But they accept it. They just happy to be on the phone with him. Straight up. I'm just keeping it a buck. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. Man, I appreciate y'all. You just came in the building. Hit that like button, man. You know, I know they feel some type of way about this shit, but they got to deal with it, man. And all we doing is breaking down the facts. That's all. We just breaking down the facts. It'll be okay, man. This is who y'all look up to, man. It's your boss.
Munchie B needs to be on a Blueface vacation. I think it's just fine with that.
Listen,
that seems
if I said that, I was being sarcastic. Okay. And you know that, right? Well, yeah. Okay, but this dummy, because he from up there, and his mind ain't where ours is at, he's taking it like, oh, well, Wack, you're the... No, what I'm pretty much saying is, if that happened, it's going up.
If what?
If that ever had happened, if any of them trips, certain people would have showed up, I'm strong in Miami. You see, Adam, I had 20 LA niggas with me.
No.
Right? So, who riding with their homie and have fun with me. So, if certain people would have been there, it'd have been a problem, right?
Wack, they just didn't have no beef with you. I don't understand why people think because you got 20 people with you, that make it strong. They make shit that go through 20 quick, man. So just because you got 20 people with you, that doesn't make you strong. Like, hold up. Yo, man, I'm good in Miami. Now they just ain't had no beef with you out there, bro. If you had some serious beef with somebody that was on that, 20 people can't stop if somebody's on that, bro. But you on here making it seem like because you took 20 people from LA with you, that was going to stop somebody if they really wanted to, you know, make a move. It's like the shit that you say is cap, bro. It's cap. You know, 20 people, especially when you out of bounds, when you in somebody else's area, 20 people ain't strong. You in somebody else's area. They got shit all around the area you don't know nothing about.
This dude is reading this shit as if I'm really being sincere. No, I'm being sarcastic, you fucking dummy.
Moose Man, find the clip so we can review.
And you saying that you being sarcastic. Like, you gotta relax, bro. On some
what you're talking about.
I'm never, listen, even
SBGB TV, live call-in show.
What's poppin' in Miami?
What's good with you, bro?
Man, ain't too much. Hey, listen. Every time he bring up them 20 people, he really just complaining because he had to pay for all of them. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't never gonna let that go because he had to foot the bill. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he still ain't got paid back, so he took a hit. You know what I'm saying? He took a hit. So he gotta let people know he flew 20 people out. You know what I'm saying? And if you good in Miami, you wouldn't have to fly nobody out. You know what I'm saying? Because your people are already here. You feel me?
They already in position, waiting on you.
They're waiting on you. So that don't mean you're good in Miami if you bring 20 people to Miami. That just means it's a bigger target. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, look, you get the bus and they hitting somebody because y'all so deep. You stupid.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then he mad at the new host, dude, because the new host gonna put pressure on him. You feel me? He got some, you feel what I'm saying? He got some pushback to what Wack is talking about. Wack don't like that. He like when people to fall in line. You know what I'm saying?
Every time. It's like with the boy Brandon when he was up there. Anybody that is able to, you know, pinpoint what Wack is doing and say things about him. And the dude said, you with the police too. Oh, Wack ain't like that. But he was accurate. He like, hold up, you do the same thing. And he's just telling you, I'll call the police. You with the police too. Wack gets so upset because he was accurate about it.
He changed the subject, started talking about his mama, and I was like, oh no, we was just talking about, you start talking about people, mama, I said you're with the police too. Tell me you're not. You know what I'm saying? Tell me I'm lying. He couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And then Wack talking about, you can't talk about this stuff, you're not from here. Wack, you be talking about New York stuff. You be talking about stuff in Memphis. You be talking about stuff all over the country. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Places you not from. You don't gotta be from somewhere to have an input on something. We talking about life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
Shit that we see all over the internet that's happening between everywhere. People that are famous, people that are not famous, situations that happen. Wack always got an opinion on it, but he feels like he can detail what other people should have an opinion on, as if his statements hold some type of weight.
Right, and nobody else's don't mean nothing. Like, they can't have no input. I couldn't believe hearing him say that. Like, are you really telling this man his opinion ain't valid because he's from 7 hours away from where you stay? You feel what I'm saying?
It didn't make no sense.
Come on, Wack. Like, and you notice he ain't mentioned he got his payment yet from Aiden. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. You know, he said he was supposed to have that a Monday or something, but it ain't happening.
Yeah, he would have showed it on this show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would have showed it. He didn't get paid yet, man.
I don't think they're going to pay him because Blueface hasn't apologized.
It's over with. Like, there's no, like, the only thing that's going to save Wack is if people stop asking him, did he get paid? You feel what I'm saying? Because then he can sweep it under the rug and act like he did. But if people keep asking him, he's going to have to say, we taking it to court. Because if he do say he got paid and he didn't, Aiden's going to say, we didn't pay him. You feel me? So he's in a very tough spot. All we need is people to keep asking him, did he get paid yet? Because this counts as a mark out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Always marked out.
This counts as a mark out. You can't tell me what you're going to do to certain people, and then when people get to playing with your $350,000, you don't do nothing. So this counts as a mark out. So we got to, stay on him about, did you get paid yet? You feel what I'm saying? Because I want him to lie and say, yeah, because I know what Aiden going to do. You feel me?
He going to respond.
He gonna respond and say we didn't pay Wack. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I definitely I know he feels some type way about it, because the way he was popping it at the door and getting embarrassed the way he did, and now you ain't get paid and you got embarrassed on Act Stream. So I know deep inside he feels some type of way about it, and he know people see that you're not who you say you are, bro.
You not that. You know what I'm saying? You got marked out. You didn't get paid, and you paid for 20 people to go to Miami. Some money you didn't have to just spend like that. You thought you was getting $350, so you fronted the front end. You feel me? And you crashed when you got there, and you didn't get your money.
Listen, the dude just wilded out on somebody that he says has 600 subscribers, right? And he's ready to put him to bed. But the guy that owes you $350,000, you sitting there calm and you don't want no drama, you don't want no smoke, and he can talk to you anyway. That don't even make sense.
Talking to you any kind of way, you on your best behavior. You know what I'm saying? This dude really owes you the money. You know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't y'all broke y'all breached. So he technically don't owe you. He marked you out because y'all didn't know how to abide by the contract. Y'all didn't know to talk after you got paid. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't say you can't talk, but get your money first. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And now y'all marked out. So, it's funny to see him not be able to, show that he got paid. Just like he never showed the World Star money. He tried to bring it up, but he never showed the money. Just like he give Adam the phone on any other thing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Show him the World Star money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And we know that for a fact he didn't get paid with the World Star because he would have definitely showed Adam what he does with everything on his phone.
He would have shown it, man. But that's just it's good to see him get marked out and not be able to talk about it, but be in everybody else's business acting like, come on, man, trying to say Offset called you, Gucci Mane called you. These folks ain't calling you, man. Are you crazy? Bro, they not calling you, bro. They just not.
If they see all you do is tell everybody's business, why the hell am I going to call you to explain anything that's serious going on with me when I know all you do is gossip about people's business and lie on them?
The dude said Gucci Mane called him right after it happened. Like, Gucci, you think Gucci Mane gonna call you right after it happened. Then you said Offset called you right after he got shot. Nobody calling you, sir. You know what I'm saying?
He's been doing this shit so long. That shit's crazy.
It sound good to his clubhouse people because they think, oh, what did he say? Ooh. You know, nephew straight. You know, he ain't say nothing. You know, they don't. Like, man, listen, Wack, you getting the same information we getting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up. Hey, Wack, listen, bro. You're getting the exact same information we get. You just try to twist it like you got it early. Man, stop it. We all running off the same info. You feel me?
Facts.
Nobody called. If Gucci Mane called you, he called me too. You feel me?
Yeah, when we seen it on the internet.
When we seen I'm gone, dude.
I appreciate you, bro. Hey, yo. Yeah. You seen it the same time we seen it. Hey, Wack, you gotta relax, bro. You keep doing all this capping on the net, but you don't want nobody to call you out on your cap. You so used to all the people on Clubhouse agreeing with your cap. You know, when somebody call you out on your cap, they wrong. RM, Wack, put some pants on. Hit that like button. Bozo. Like, straight up, man. Just keeping it a buck, man. Just keeping it a buck, man. We just called him out on his cap, man. You know, I know the people on the 100 side, they don't like it. But hey, man, this is what your boss has done. He has manipulated y'all, but he can't manipulate us. That's all.
Even at this point today, which is probably the calmest it's been, there's never been a time to where that would have been cool.
What?
Any of them trips.
K7.
It's the word, man.
I'm with Wack. What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on?
Munchie told on him today. He ratted on him.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, you know, you live in Vegas?
Listen to him, though. The first thing in his conversation is a lie. As soon as he comes out, it's like, dude is the worst kind. The first thing he come out, Munchie told on you. Munchie ain't tell on that, man. Like, come on, man. Like, hey, Wack, you gotta relax, bro.
You live in Vegas?
He was saying not even true.
But do you live in Vegas?
No, I don't.
Did you used to live in Vegas?
Never lived in Vegas.
So I don't know where he was going with that. I don't know.
But what did Munchie say about K7?
No, he was insinuating that he got text message. No, I don't know nothing about that. That's some other Flacco shit, and I ain't playing with that because I know Flacco.
No. He said that basically when Flacco interviewed K7 and his previous prostitute or whatever you want to call it, that Flacco ended up banging his underage, like an underage girl
that he said he solicited at No Jumper.
Which I don't believe. That's not true, right?
That's not, bro. When I went to No
The
bitch he talking about bang, I never even knew the bitch back then.
The nigga said he solicited the lady, the prostitute at No Jumper. I said, yo, Munchie, what you doing, bro?
Munchie also said that Flacco paid $2,500 for it. No offense, K7, but I feel like the bitches that you working with are not charging $2,500.
And then he also said, and then he got reaching with the.
I don't know, depending on what they bitches gonna do with bitches do. I don't know what they
look. Then he started.
They could probably gas Flacco.
Then he started reaching, saying. Then he started reaching, saying, "This is where he lost me. You tried to give Nova a podcast for 20,000. You was gonna run the channel. Why? Well, he probably felt at the time.
He did say that at one point.
But this is true. But this is what's crazy,
right?
It looked to me like maybe he was trying to get her off the streets, set her in there, get the little YNs there, get them. Why he said, "I'm gonna run the channel." So why would you think he want to create a podcast? YouTube ain't going for porn.
I'm wondering, like, why is these guys so concerned about a little girl, though? I'm just saying, they know that the girl is out of control. They know that she's rebelling and she's doing whatever she wants to do, right? Why are these grown men concerned about her, period? That shit there is wild. You know, I think if these grown men understood what they was doing, which I think they do understand, but they should leave her out of the conversation, trying to help her find out. Wack is searching for the underage girls videos and sending them around. Why is that a concern? Like, what does that have to do with y'all? If you know it's out there, hey man, the police are finding. Why is that in your topic? This is a child that they continue to bring up in a conversation. That shit's crazy. That shit is wild though. You know, and they know this is a child. Like, this conversation, like with her, is supposed to be skipped over. Yeah, we not concerned about her. But they seem like they're like overwhelmingly concerned about what she's doing and what she's got going on. Oh, he could be trying to help her. He trying to help her, and you trying to send the videos of her around. Man, that shit's out of control.
You know that.
Right.
So if he's saying, I'm going to run a YouTube channel, I'll give her 20 to get out the streets and come sit here and run a podcast around her.
He was talking about signing prostitutes and giving them podcasts or streams or whatever at one point, which I always thought was kind of an insane idea, but he never did it.
Listen. Now, K7.
False statements, man.
Now, he might have made some false, but one statement he made is you was doing some telling. You did some telling. You said a bunch of shit you shouldn't have said. Well, I can't say you did no telling, but
who did I tell on?
Bro, when you listen, when you start mentioning such and such, you such and such, and y'all did this, where you from? You gangbang?
Yeah, I gangbang.
Where you from?
I'm 30s.
Nigga, they don't do that. Jackie Boy, all them, they don't do that, bro. They not fitting.
Listen, whack.
This is a prime example why you don't deal with Wack. This is the prime example. Man, it's like Wack feels that he has the ability to chastise and tell everybody what they should do, when they shouldn't, who they should speak with, how they should say it. This is what happens when you want to associate yourself with Wack. Straight up. Like, I would be like, man, listen, bro. You ain't from my neighborhood, so why are you even concerned? Just how he just said about the other boy, about not being from somewhere, and he can't. Why are you concerned about anything in that man's neighborhood? But when you deal with Wack, he ends up getting you in situations, and now you got conflict with the people in your neighborhood because of Wack. Because of the things he said. So it's the type of person that you wouldn't even want to have no dealings with, because you know he's going to start saying certain things to draw attention to you, to make people look at a certain way. And from my understanding, this situation was from years ago, but Wack is reheating it up to try to cause controversy with the people that he's not even going to be around.
Now come on, bro.
Look, me just, you know, maybe
just say you wrong, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I handled that with my hood already.
Okay, but you was wrong. You can admit that you was wrong.
I can admit that I was wrong.
Yeah, you wasn't supposed to be.
Look, all I'm saying is I never said nobody did anything.
You mentioned a nigga name, bro.
Who name?
Bro, you know who name you mentioned, bro. It's right there. It's on Munchie B new shit. You mentioned a nigga name, bro. You like, nigga, you whoopty whoop. And when I see you, you can't do no like, bro.
Yeah, I might have get what I'm saying. Like,
and there we go again, right? Wack says he don't watch nobody. He doesn't watch Munchie B. He don't watch no Jumper. But you know exactly the topic of what Munchie B talked about. You know the exact facts of what Munchie B was talking about, and then you're addressing it and referring that Munchie B said this. That's because you watch everybody. You watch everybody. You're looking. You're probably watching right now. We know Wack. R&B watches. Shout out to R&B. Baby girl. We appreciate you, R&B. Facts. Yeah, we know y'all be watching. the watchers.
Out of anger, talking like,
You ain't no out of anger, my nigga. You a Harlem Crip. You from the one of the original Crip gangs. You're supposed to know, nigga, out of anger. So what you gonna get up in the substation and out of anger get to talking about Lil D-Dog them shot? That's why we had a gun. Come on, bro.
Police. I don't talk to no detectives. I don't talk.
Nigga, you was on YouTube. That the police watch YouTube.
Nigga, somebody just screen recorded me on their own and posted their own caption.
You was doing the interview, bro.
Oh, Wack knows that the police watch YouTube? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
What the f are you talking about?
What interview? I was like, I might have been on live. Like I said, I can admit my wrong on certain shit. Maybe I was just, emotions going high, extra popping it.
I'm just waiting for everybody. Was you there? So was you there that night?
I don't even want to discuss.
I was there, man. I'm just trying to see, was you with the little young niggas that was there like 5 o'clock real early with me?
Yes.
So you was up there when I was there, right?
I seen you, Wack. I talked.
Who was the little short dude who I thought was Drake's brother, the little short youngster? I don't think he with the Stink Team no more.
I don't really remember like that. I can't even.
It was like 4 of y'all, cause nephew, y'all was over there with us earlier. So I'm just saying certain shit. I'm gonna call a spade, right? I think Munchie B was trying to insinuate he's supposed to be coming to No Jumper to do something to him, which is weird.
No, K7 was saying that he was trying to catch Munchie Lagging, which, by the way, I do not appreciate. We got everything sewed up right here. Ain't nothing happening. And please do not bring that energy around here.
Another thing, right?
The only foul energy you got around here is Wack, man. Wack brought the most craziest fight to the building. We know this. SBGB TV live call-in show.
Hey, what up, SB? This is Mr. Smooth. Hey, you know what I noticed, bro?
Yes, sir.
I ain't never gave Wack a compliment. I'm gonna give him a compliment tonight. He is the perfect villain. He never knew who he was growing up, right? He said, I need to figure out something. I need to get Big U out the way, do all I gotta do. You know what? I'm gonna be a piece of shit and not give a fuck about what nobody say about it. I'm just gonna buy into it. He reminds me of another form of Charleston White.
Yeah, they definitely got similar characteristics.
Yes. He figured out, I'm gonna be public enemy number one. I'm gonna buy in it 100%. And what's crazy is he don't have to change who he is to play his role.
That's who he is.
That's who he is. So it comes across as authentic. That's why he's believable to people with weak minds. That's why he's so good at manipulating people. That's why, that's why it don't matter what we say about him that's true, what come out about him that's true. He don't care because he don't care about himself. He says, I'm a piece of shit, so I don't care what y'all say about me. It don't matter. I don't care.
Yeah, that sounds about right too.
Bro, I'm sitting here watching the show. I'm third shift, so I rock with you from the as long as you go, I'm gonna be here until 7 o'clock. But look, I'm sitting here watching the show, and I just started watching it on a different level. Start watching him on a different level, and it dawned on me because I didn't understand why he ain't got his due. You know what I mean? Why ain't nobody did nothing to this and third? And I was like, you know what? The dude is good at what he do. He is good at being a piece of shit.
Excellent.
He's great.
He's excellent.
He's great at it.
Yeah.
He's great at it, bro. And that's why we do penetrate him, right? Because that's why he call on channels and get channels blocked and get channels kicked off. Damo Keyway Conversation just got back on tonight. They've been gone for 2 weeks like you were gone. So he does his defense on people that actually are telling the truth about him and get loud. He do want to calm that down. And you're right. He paid Baby Runner $5,000 just to stop talking crap about him. You're right. He paid people off all the time.
Yeah, we don't rock with them dudes though.
I know. I'm just telling you. I watch everybody.
I don't care what happened to their channel. I don't give a fuck if their channel blow up.
I hear you, but yeah, my point is, you got my point. You know what I mean? My point is that the reason why the dude is so successful at being and playing the roles that he plays is because he's bought into I'm a piece of shit. So therefore, I don't care what nobody say or how it comes across. I'm my own form of Charleston White. I don't care. I don't care about myself. So I care less what you said about me.
We agree with you on that, my brother.
And there it is. There it is. That's what I want to say, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, whole time.
Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that be rocking with the channel.
I don't know why these like they said another Stink Team member was telling me some shit, and I was telling him, oh, like defending Ralphie, right, and all that type of shit, right? But you gotta understand, I was not. Yeah, I might have said like Ralphie can't do nothing, blah blah blah. But when I said that I did when I said when I was staking out, I wasn't even talking about Munchie.
What he said defending Ralphie?
About?
What you was defending Ralphie about?
That be running their mouth about me.
I don't know.
Say their name over this live, man, because I know y'all live.
I had to be. I don't know the brother. I had to be. Who else in here? He had to be. Because, Almighty used to be on the other side of them before he got jumped off.
I kind of fuck with Almighty. It ain't.
Who
this was around that time, bro.
It was somebody talking about you up here?
Yes.
Flocka?
Like 3-4 years ago.
Oh, shit. I don't even know.
Was he? That ain't even Brick.
I don't know. Hey, you got a baby with a girly face or not?
Don't listen to everything you hear, bro.
I just watched her on Softball Underbelly and she was talking about having a kid. I just couldn't tell if it was your kid or not.
Yo, listen, all I know is Munchie, but Munchie kept it real. He said he couldn't really say K7 was pimping, right? But he definitely said prostitution was solicited at No Jumper.
That's crazy.
Putting me in that, like, nigga.
Oh,
You see what he highlighted? He highlighted that was supposed to be going on at No Jumper. Adam better pay attention that, Wack don't care about nobody or anything. His agenda is his only concern. Dude is just weird, man. And he don't care what he destroys within whatever you got going on.
Hey, this is what y'all do, my nigga. I don't know. Y'all need to slow the down.
No, I don't do none of that shit.
I hope you don't do it no more. You from a serious neighborhood. You know they ain't going for that shit over there, bro. You know that.
Come on, bro. After the whole live scandal, I feel like it's a scandal to me. Y'all can say what y'all want.
That ain't no scandal. You did what Munchie did. Something came. You said some words that you chose to say. And you said it. Nobody forced you to say it. You just got to stand on it. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. Nigga,
So I want people to pay attention to this too, right? This is what he does to the people that are gang members, right? When they say something out of their mouth, if it's him or somebody else that encourages them to say whatever they say, he highlights whatever. And if it's him trying to get somebody to say something, he's using different tools for you to say something and then come back behind and say, well, you said this. Now, the people that you rock with, they gonna feel some type of way about you saying this. But then it's him encouraging other people to get you to say something, or him saying something to you to get you to say something out of pocket so that your people can look at you a certain way, and then him highlighting it. You feel what I'm saying? Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
I agree with that. I made that mistake, and like I said, I dealt with that with my hood 5 years ago.
At least
5 years ago.
And at least you ain't like Munchie running around working with a DA. Alex Alonzo, you know what I'm saying? We've been keeping up with the work. Do you know the original document, we got the shit, said, the victim said, they only knew 2 people in the whole group.
Now, before he even gets into this, we all know for a fact that Wack instructed the individuals that was with Loose Cannon to go on Gigi's podcast and talk about the situation. We already know that, Everybody knows that. We all seen it when it happened in real time. Straight up. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? Straight up. Y'all know. In real time, though. And now he wants to make it look like Alex Alonso. But I'm going to make sure that I keep highlighting it for all the people that rock with me. That is Wack. Wack made sure that he was the one to put the things in place, you know, and he's able to do this stuff to people that are involved in the gangs. He's able to like manipulate people to do certain things, and, you know, people are easily influenced to go about situations a certain way from his influence. So the boys went on, you know, the podcast, talked about what happened, you know, because nobody had been charged. So Wack had these dudes, all of them, every IBM member was comfortable with this situation, right? Because they didn't see nobody getting arrested. So they all was talking about it. All the IBM niggas called into the show. They used to all be in the chat talking about nothing's going to happen to us. We got big names out here. And now that they see the effect has took place, which was already in motion before, but you got Wack here. You got a 137, you know, got the guy running around with the badge in his pocket, lining shit up. So they didn't understand that Wack had made the statement. He had identified everybody. And what he did, I'm going to tell y'all right now. He did the same exact thing that he did to Loose Cannon. He got these guys to go on the platforms to tell on themselves so that Wack doesn't have to identify. Now, Wack is not going to be charged from the situation outside of No Jumper. He's going to act like he was never questioned, even though in the video he says Loose don't do it, and that's in the police report. He's going to act like he didn't have anything to do with anything. And this is his whole game. When situations occur around Wack, he wants you to go on a platform to publicly talk about it so he doesn't have to identify what you did. This is his whole game. And I'm telling you now, the feds have set it up this way for Wack. They let Wack know how to do this. You get people to go on the spot and talk about what they done, and we don't need you to verify it. So he continues, whenever he's dealing with these people, he continues to get them to go on platforms and to tell on themselves about the crimes, you know, while instructing them and making them feel comfortable to talk about criminal activity. So when an indictment or something comes down, he doesn't have to verify what you did because you already verified it. You understand what I'm saying? This is the manipulation game that he's running, you know, and he's doing this with these individuals. You know, it's gangbangers. Yeah, it's gangbangers. I just got to be real. I don't see him doing that with anybody else but gangbangers.
What group?
The No Jumper shit. Jay Reed said this. He only knew 2 people, right?
The whole group, who probably you and Lutz. Right?
That's all he said.
Like knew of from.
Since then, Alex Alonso every 2 months is screaming out everybody's name.
Yo, K7, I'm gonna hit you back, all right?
Listen to me. Watch this. Watch this, bro. Watch this work.
Pistol whip, struck with a firearm.
Look.
Being pistol whipped, struck with a firearm in the face by Williams several times. Reed did not know who the other suspects were and how many times each the person struck or kicked him, and only recognized Williams and Jones. Reed sustained multiple lacerations on his nose, head, neck, and face. He
said the victim didn't know who nobody else was there outside.
That's probably true, right?
And then check him out.
The guy that stripped the other victim down, Gloss, get out of town.
Gloss.
You gotta run. They come
now,
bro. I promise you.
Now listen.
No insight. I don't know a bird.
Now you know we got to work. The warrant thing going to.
And mind you, Wack is suspect number 4 in this case, right? But he's currently at the crime scene. This is the crime scene that Wack is at. He's currently at the crime scene, and he's suspect number 4 involved in this situation. And he's sitting there trying to put the focus on everybody else but him as the suspect.
Action till February 2026. This happened December 2024. Top of 2025, when the victim then already filed a report saying, I didn't know nobody in the whole alley.
Okay.
But 2 people. He hollering Alfred Walker, Gloss. Come to find out, that's Gloss' real name.
I want you to pay attention. This is Wack trying to be convincing. You know, this is Wack trying to be convincing, you know, that the information came from other individuals and not him. When in all actuality, all this information came from Wack. When this situation first happened, Wack had to report this. He had to. Because if he didn't report this, he would lose his pension and everything else. He doesn't want to lose his pension. He doesn't want to be arrested. So if Wack did not report this crime that happened outside of No Jumper, he would be arrested and lose his pension. He doesn't want to lose his pension. You understand this, right? I want people to pay attention to this shit. So he's on here trying to make people believe what he's saying, but we all know what it is.
We got Alfred Walker in there now with a bail for $1.15 million. Gloss on the run, another dude on the run, and Loose Cannon lied to the people and told them the dude in the alley was his brother.
So they arrested his brother and then let him go because they realized it was fake?
Remember when we thought his brother was full of shit? He came and said right here.
Imagine doing that to your
bro. Remember,
this is a lie. You know what I'm saying? This is a lie. We all know that the paperwork said Loose Cannon's brother name at the top. You know, but we all know that when Loose Cannon went to court, that the feds already had all the information. They knew all the information because of Wack. We already knew this, right? But Wack is up here, you know, name dropping the people again, the way that he always does. But the feds already had all the information. They knew the information right after it happened. That night, Wack had to report that night. You know, everything got reported to the government that night when it happened. And the whole time, you know, it was an investigation for Big U. So they couldn't move on that situation. You know, Wack had to play his role. And this is why, you know, I'm understanding, you know, and I understand, you know, I play back, you know, the audio of Wack saying, you know, this is what happened when you come looking for Wack. But, you know, I got to be honest, Wack was instructed by the feds to continue to play that role. Yeah, that was an instruction from the feds to continue to play the role as if you wanted that to happen and they came looking for Wack so that it could be made believable to Loose Cannon to keep him, you know, in the same spot, you know, and he reported that situation as soon as it happened. Yeah, so, you know, I play the audio of Wack saying, this is what happens when you came looking for Wack. But he was instructed to go to Clubhouse and do that. Yes, he had to go to Clubhouse and say, this is what happened when you come looking for Wack, to make it look real gangster, to make it look like he had involvement in it, and to make it look like this is what happened when you come looking for Wack. But it was already reported to the authorities, and you can see that after, you know, the indictment came down for Big U, the difference, you know what I'm saying? Everything shifted. You know, once the indictment got sealed, everything shifted in a different direction towards IBM, towards Loose, towards everything that happened. You know, it was a difference. You know, now Loose had turned into being the devil, and, you know, he didn't want that to happen, and everything shifted in a different direction. Wack feels like, you know, he can fool people because he's so used to fooling the gang members. this is why we stay on cue with this. You know what I mean? This is why we stay exactly on the same topic, and we're not allowing the switch up. Because if you pay attention, right, Wack is still talking about the same topic, right? And he's trying to convince people that it's something that it's not. So why is Wack trying to convince people of this? If Wack didn't have nothing to do with anything, right? Why is he trying to be so convincing about the situation outside of No Jumper? And why is he trying to be so convincing about the indictment with Big U? If you know you didn't do something wrong, right? Why would you be trying to convince people consistently of something that you know you didn't do? But he's trying to convince everybody consistently. He's talking about the same exact thing and why everybody else is held accountable. You know, if Wack, you know, didn't do anything, right? And everybody knows Wack's face, and it's known that Wack was there, and Wack would be a witness, right? If he didn't do anything, he would be a witness. They would want to talk to the witness. They would want somebody to identify everything that happened out there that was on the scene, especially when they know you're there. So this is another thing that should let people know that Wack is them people, right? Because they don't even want Wack to be a witness. Just being real. They don't even want Wack to be a witness. Somebody that can verify, somebody that ran around with these individuals, that been in different settings with these same individuals, that knew who these individuals were, a public figure. But they don't want him, out of all people, to verify these individuals. Can we make it make sense? I really think that this would be their number one witness. Somebody that is as big as Wack, that is as known as Wack, you know, that's been around and directly there. They would really want Wack to verify, like, hey, man, yeah, we need you. But Wack has gave up the information, and he was instructed. And he strategically did this. He was instructed to get these guys to admit to this shit, right? Yeah. And they admitted, you know, they got on there and they admitted. The only one that didn't admit to anything was the Alfred guy. Yeah. Alfred was the only one that didn't get on there and admit. The Gloss guy, he got on there with his homie. The other IBM bull got on there with his homie and admitted to the crime. Yeah. Yeah. He went on that boy's channel and admitted to the crime. The Gizzy boy, he went on GG's and admitted to the crime. Yeah. They all admitted to the crime. And I guarantee you, the Alfred guy, when they grabbed him up and gave him $1 million bond, yeah, we already know. I'm sure he said something too. Yeah, they gave him, this lets you know the severity. Straight up. Let's let you know the severity of it though. The Alfred guy gets locked up and they give him $1 million bond. 1.5 as Wack say, right? Wack knows the bond. He knows the people that are arrested. He knows the people that are on the run. He knows all the details. What would you be so invested with this for? So that you can explain this to everybody. You're really invested and you want to explain this to everybody as if we all didn't see you out there kick that man's foot. You feel what I'm saying? As if everybody didn't see you literally kick the man's foot. I'm just saying, like, I know what I see, but you're trying to explain something. You know, this situation where Wack wanted to get Big U out the way because he was in fear, you know, of Big U, right? So Wack was willing to take the risk. And I'm just keeping it a buck. Yeah. Wack was really willing to take this risk. He was like, man, I got to take this risk because of Big U. You know, it was close calls with him and Big U. So he was willing to like take the risk, even though, you know, we all see it. He's like, man, I'm going to just continue to lie to the people and act like they didn't see what they seen. You know, y'all didn't see me running around with loose cannon for 13 months to get him indicted, to get Big U indicted. So I can convince everybody of something different. And now he's on a mission to convince people of things that are not true because the indictment came down. Yeah. And this is why I tell y'all, Wack is never going to be on nobody's paperwork. Yeah, they're never going to put Wack on paperwork because he's too effective. You know, for Wack to be able to get individuals to go on a podcast and self-incriminate and snitch on themselves, he's very, very effective to the authorities because he's able to do it in the inside. They don't have to grab somebody and take them into the interrogation room, you know, because Wack can get them to go on these podcasts and then self-incriminate and confess to the crimes. And all they have to do is go grab the podcast evidence of the person saying what they said, and they don't need Wack to verify it because the person has already admitted to the crime. You know, you really got to pay attention to that, though. Smash that like button and hit the subscribe button.
Remember we're both looking at him like, he said, yeah, the feds came up there, the cops came up there, talked to me about the incident, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and held up my release. We like, man, shut the fuck up.
Look at Wack's face.
I have the paperwork.
Look at Wack's face.
I sent it to you?
Probably.
Jermaine Williams. All loose charges, but in the federal courts during the bail hearing, you remember when Luce was trying to get bail and his attorney stood up and said all those charges belong to his brother, Jermaine Williams.
Someone that has all the details in these criminal situations, you know, this would be a great candidate for the feds to communicate with. But if you ask Wack, they never communicate with him. He has all the details. You know, he's telling the internet all the details. Why wouldn't the government want to talk to you? You could tell the internet every detail. This is the mind trick that he has on the people, but you know, we call it out, right? You can tell everybody on the internet all the details of the crime. Straight up. You'll tell them all the details of the crime. But the government doesn't want to talk to you. You know every detail. You got to be the best candidate in the world for the government to want to talk to. You know, I'm just keeping it real, man. You know, when you sit here and listen to Wack, you know, he's convincing, right? And he's practiced this act over and over and over again. He is convincing. I just got to be real. He's very convincing, but he's practiced this act over and over again. And when you really look at it, man, you can tell what type of dude he is and what is he into. You know, you can tell who he's working for. And that's just me just being honest.
So this dude, Jermaine, Luce's brother, AKA Main Event, goes to see his PO, has his children with him. He walk in there, they cuff him. He like, what y'all doing? He like, yeah, you got a warrant. Yeah, something happened at some place called No Jumper, December 26, 2024. He like, bro, you're my PO. I was in prison.
Yeah.
PO, look, he said, you know what? You got your kids, you right. Go to Burbank tomorrow, take care of him. He goes to Burbank seen to Pasadena. He get to Pasadena, DA said, have your PO come up here. PO comes up there, DA says, we got to have my guy sign off. He like, yo, this dude was in prison. He wasn't on the street.
Okay.
So they letting them know, hey, he's been identified by this dude.
He's a good, like, lying storyteller. You know, Wack can lie and tell a story. He's good at that. I can't even lie. You know, he can make up things along the way and lie to you to try to make you believe a story. You know, he starts putting things together. But the only thing about it is when you've seen it so much, you already know it's a lie. You know, to the, you know, average person that doesn't understand that he's lying, he might be able to convince you. But once you see it enough, you already know.
So now he's still got a court date. They're telling him, come up there and let us fingerprint you and give us a statement.
Yeah.
I'm telling him, they already got your fingerprints, and your statement is you don't know nothing. You was in prison.
Right.
But bro, what kind of fucking brother?
Yeah.
Imagine if dude would have been out here doing something illegal.
Yeah.
Get pulled over. He got a warrant, don't know it. Now he's subject to search and seizure.
Yeah.
Right?
Crazy.
Loose Cannon called me 3 days ago, hollering and screaming.
About what?
On a federal phone, saying, I'm a monster. Y'all playing with my name.
He's like threatening you?
I'm going to kill you in 600. Eddie Boy's a bitch. I said, Loose.
He said that on the phone.
We got the paperwork where you put all the cases on your brother. The charges is right here. I said, you want me to send it to your little guy on the phone? I sent him all the charges. Now, as we know, Loose's name is Tremaine. And his brother name is Jermaine.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Now, listen, here we go. There you go, my guy.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Loose Cannon, IBM, they're finished. Yeah, they're definitely finished. And Wack, you know, I know Wack gotta be saying to himself, these guys are the slowest dudes ever. He has to be saying this to himself, man. These guys are the slowest dudes ever, because this man done put people behind the wall, and the same guys calling him, talking to him, and then threatening him. You sitting there threatening the same individual that got you indicted, that got you arrested, that got you in a situation, as if you're going to be able to do something. Loose ain't coming home no time soon. IBM is fried chicken. They just done. Yeah, they done. Yeah.
Jermaine Williams at the top.
Jermaine Williams.
Look at the date of the crime.
Charges. And they're all from December 26, 2024. Assault with a firearm, great bodily injury, all that type of shit.
So he didn't put the whole case on his brother.
That's insane. What a jerk.
Bro, then you got Alex Alonso, Munchie B sitting with him, agreeing to this shit. He's screaming out these people's names before anybody even knew their names. They got the video, but they got to figure out who I don't even know these motherfuckers' names.
Really?
Alex, bro, 112 days ago, probably longer than that, he's screaming these people's names out.
So crazy.
Man, I know Adam knows that Wack is lying, right? I know this, right? You know, one thing that I do be thinking about this situation here, even though we know Adam is getting sued, right? I really think like maybe the government might pay Jay Reed and Marciano. You know what I'm saying? Might pay them in this lawsuit because they got to keep Wack covered, right? And Wack brought Loose Cannon and them guys up there, and that situation happened. So it's like, I just think that maybe the government might just pay the lawsuit, you know, to settle the lawsuit so that, you know, they can keep Wack covered, because they instructed Wack to be around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wack was instructed. The government placed Wack there. You know, the government put Wack around Loose Cannon and, you know, the IBM guys for the situation because he had to get the indictment. So I just think like maybe the government might just go ahead and pay for the shit, you know. So Jay Reed and Marciano is going to get paid in the lawsuit, but the government, because the government prints the money. The government has the money. They print the money. So it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and print the money and pay these guys and send the numbers over. Y'all get paid and Wack still can do what he do. Yeah. And I definitely agree that he's working on the Hoovers and the Avalon's indictment. Yeah. This is why he's making, Baby Shooter so comfortable, because these guys, I just got to be real, man. Gang members they're just not that bright. So yeah, I really agree. Yeah, they're not that bright, man. It's easy to convince them. And Wack is, convincing these guys, by saying on Paru and, how he get down. So yeah, we might see something like that coming. We might see the Hoover Avalon indictment coming, and then Wack is gonna sit there and act like he don't know what's going on. Yeah, so yeah, it's a possibility, man. Dude just can't be trusted.
An insane man.
Then we got Curly over here from the Three Stooges. He over here glazing. Allen. Hey, Allen.
Wait, who's Curly?
Your man Moots. Listen.
Oh yeah.
I need my little. Whenever I know he probably at $38. I need my little 150 when he. That's a bet.
Okay. $150. That's what he goes.
He's for the year.
For the year.
For the year, he got to. You know what I'm saying?
You got to get that back in blood. You got to be like Offset.
What you mean?
You got to get it in blood. You go shoot him outside the casino.
Offset called me 5 in the morning the other day.
What did he say?
Everything
you need $5,000?
First of all,
Offset called him 5 in the morning, told him everything that happened. So you mean to tell me that everybody knows Wack's phone is hot as fish grease? So this man called you and explained everything that happened on your phone? God damn. Man, you really got to be a crazy mother if you call Wack and explain anything that happened criminally. Like, yeah, you got to be out of control. To call Wack and explain a crime? Yeah, I don't believe him, though. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. I don't believe him. Yeah, that's Wack, dude. He said Gucci man called him, too. He just got off the phone with Gucci. You know what I'm saying? He just got off the phone with Gucci. Shit got crazy.
Shit, what dude was a lie.
What, TJ?
That was his fucking assistant.
His homie shot him, right?
Who? No,
TJ's homie shot Offset?
I don't know. He don't know who shot him. What he do know is that wasn't him on the ground. Okay. That was little TJ on the ground. That was Lawson.
Because the cops were like holding him, right?
That was Offset getting held. He said a bystander, while he fighting the crowd, got out, said, I with you, knocked TJ out. He said he was in some little water fountain at first, knocked out, and then they pulled him out. Said the fact that he said, Offset said he shot me from the ground, he was knocked out the whole time, out.
Offset.
TJ.
Okay.
He was out.
Who knocked TJ out?
A regular, like a fan.
Offset fan. Oh, okay. I heard that a fan got involved.
Oh, he told me, he said, Offset, he said, bro, I don't know. The nigga jumped up. He said, because he fighting. He said, I'm fighting a few motherfuckers. He said, I'll with you, bro. He said, and slid him.
Offset's cool, but I don't know if I'm that level of fan. If I saw him and little TJ getting into it, I'm going to just let them do what they got to do.
Well, you got to understand, when certain people see people get rushed,
yeah,
and they with them,
yeah,
niggas will get involved.
Yeah, that makes sense. But just me personally, I know little TJ. I don't know Offset. So, if anything, I guess I'll pop Offset for little TJ.
You ain't gonna do shit. You didn't do shit for your damn self.
You don't think I have to? All right. Well, if I don't have to, then I don't want to do it. So thank you.
But I will say this: TJ got a $500 bail, bro. Like if Offset would have told them people
$500,
like $500.
I like never even heard of that.
It was like a disturbing the peace type shit.
What? Okay.
He was the victim.
Offset.
TJ. Offset was already, he got shot in the hip, not in the ass. He got shot in the hip.
Okay.
Right? He got shot in the hip. He don't know who shot him.
Okay.
There was a lot going on. He ain't said nothing.
Did you talk to him about the fact that he seems like he's a gambling addict?
A lot of these dudes gamble. That's just something you.
Seems like he's on a different level. Yeah, but not like that.
You see, Your 10,000 may be his 100,000.
Somehow I doubt that.
Now he did. I mean,
you think he up like that?
Offset been up a long time.
How's he up like that?
You talking about niggas used to steal my Rolls Royce and go to Taco Bell and I watched these little niggas come up.
Wack, you said this story 1,000 times. Yeah. You said the same story 1,000 times, man. How many years has it been since you had a Rolls Royce, Wack? Like, how many years, though, bro? God damn, you keep saying the same story. You don't have a Rolls Royce no more, bro. You gotta relax with that one, bro.
Offset been up a long time.
But they said that's $900K.
No, 860. That's over 4 months.
But I don't. Oh, Wack was acting like it was one day.
No, he told me, he said, Wack, that was what I lost at that casino over 4 months.
Oh, okay. That's a lot more reasonable. Although also still insane.
It's insane to me.
Yeah.
But I didn't see motherfuckers gamble $500,000. I didn't see it, bro. Like on the inning. I ain't gonna say who. I didn't see motherfucker bet 700,000 third quarter.
Yeah. No, and if you got it like that, by all means, but whoa.
I wouldn't give a what I got.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. But again, gambling is addiction. Like
bad.
Liquor and drugs. One of my relatives told me he went to jail because I guess he gambled more than he had.
Yeah.
They cuffed him.
I have the gambling addiction thing with poker. I just also
got a limit.
I'm like mentally strong enough to fight it off. Like I want to every day play poker tournaments on my computer and not do interviews. And every single day I do not play poker tournaments. I do interviews.
But see, you value your money.
Yeah.
When I seen that you didn't
stupid of a use of my time.
When I seen that you didn't fly first class.
Yeah.
I thought you was bullshitting me.
Yeah.
Till we was on the same plane.
You were also in the projects with me back there.
No, never.
Yes.
Me and my wife was in the front.
The front of economy.
No, we was in first class.
Not one on the flight to Miami.
You a damn fool.
You got there super late and you sat in the fucking back with us.
Never.
Me.
Yeah. Adam just messing with you for content right here. That's it. Yeah. This is just for content. He just messing with him.
And Remo saw it. We were joking around about it.
Lying.
Okay.
Wack, Blueface.
I could see
and
you
R&B.
sitting in the chair. Yeah, but you were in the very front. You had the extended leg room.
No, nigga.
But you were in the
class.
back.
Niggas, you out your dumbass mind? You want to see some tickets, nigga?
I seen it with my own eyes.
I just booked going back to Miami.
And even when I walked through, first class was full. So I knew you weren't going to be sitting in first class because first class was completely full when we were walking in.
3 seats left.
Not what I saw.
Are you out your fucking mind, bro? You okay? Let me pull up my tickets,
To be fair, I was totally gone off edibles.
Yeah, you was going off something.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what the you talking about.
Cool. It was nice to see you with us little people in back.
You ain't.
Me and Remo really appreciated it.
18. No, that's. Hold on. When was we out there?
So anyway, what about Flacco naked?
Bro, I mean, that's that man's business.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really think it's that bad. It's just funny that somebody exposed him.
You see that?
You don't think it's a play? You don't think he had somebody record that?
No, he said it was
he did seem a little shook up about it in the group chat. He was a little surprised.
He said it was he told me he filing charges on
Munchie.
On Munchie. He said
revenge porn.
I mean, I don't know why the fuck he would do some dumb shit like that. Flacco letting you know he the police.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck. He telling you, so I don't.
So why don't you be like Flacco, Wack? You know, and just let everybody know who you are. Why continue to hide it, you know? Because you working hard. You know what I mean? Wack doing some real serious work. When it do come out in the future, right? The people that have been, swallowed up in Wack's game, they really gonna be sick about it. Like, damn, how couldn't I see it? Loose Cannon, Big U, they gonna rock both of them. I'm telling you right now, Loose Cannon and Big U is getting rocked. Yeah, that indictment, man, they gonna rock them bulls. I'm tell you that right now. Loose Cannon got 2 situations. And he's still talking that way. I think they gonna give Loose at the least with them 2 cases a Twinkie. Straight up. I think at the least Loose Cannon is gonna do a Twinkie. He might do a 30-piece McNugget. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I think he might do like something crazy. Something crazy. Big U, they gonna roof Big U. That's a fact. You know what I mean? They gonna roof him. They ain't go through this lengthy investigation. And like we said, right? Wack ran around with Loose Cannon for 13 months. You think the feds placed Wack around Loose Cannon for 13 months to get a little bit of time out that shit? Yeah. Nah. They want the hammer. I ain't even gonna hold you. They want the hammer on this one. 13 months that they had Wack. You know how much they had to pay Wack to do that shit? I'm gonna tell you right now. They had to pay Wack good for that. And y'all know, right after that indictment came down, Wack went to Colombia. Right after it went down, the bull went to Colombia. ASAP. They had to pay that man something serious because he put so much work in, you know. And then you think about it, you know, Wack is saying that he had to risk his life. You know what I mean? The situation happened outside of no jumper. Wack had to risk his life for that. And to be around Loose Cannon, and think about this though, right? Loose Cannon running around with that fire on him all the time. And Wack had to be around him. So, of course, yeah, Wack had to kick his foot. I'm telling you, this is why nothing gonna happen to him. Wack had to kick his foot. He had to play the role. He had to. Because of the indictment, the situation.
No, what, you know.
I just don't know if that video really qualifies as him being like nude. Like you don't see his genitalia.
No, here goes the thing.
You don't even see his face.
He put it up.
Man, Big U case is a slam dunk. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm willing to bet any money. I'm willing to bet any money that Big U case is a slam dunk. I'm willing to bet it. Anybody that's normally over the channel, we can bet $20, right? I'm willing to bet this. We can bet $20. If you lose, all you got to do is give the channel 5 memberships. That's it. Yeah, Big U case is rock. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm telling you. I'm sitting here telling you. I know we want to believe, right? But they did too much. It's a bet, Rock. We got a $20 bet, me and you. They did too much investigating, man. I'm telling you. When you look at the documents of them doing the controlled money situations and then Wack with Loose, man, that shit, watch. You gonna see.
Yeah, I know, but I just like, it's not like a sex tape. It's not like full-blown nudes. It's from the back. You can't even tell it's him. It just seems like it would be harder to press charges on the basis of that.
He's gonna press him, buddy.
Yeah.
He told me.
I'm not gonna lie though. Flacco said that he was gonna file a lot of lawsuits that never actually happened. And same thing with Munchie. Munchie's talking about suing you.
Suing me for what? What I do? He can't sue me for nothing. I did.
I forget what his argument was.
What? Give me one.
I forget what was he saying that he was gonna sue you for?
He can't sue me. I dare him to. I like when people sue me on the bogus shit because it's a thing called I sue you back for attorney fees and we inflate the shit out of them. I dare him to.
I want y'all to listen to that. Wack says when people sue him, he sues them back for attorney fees, right? And his attorneys inflate him. This is what he says. Wack says when people try to sue him, he sues them back. And his attorneys inflate the fees. Okay. All right. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, man. The boy ain't right. Y'all heard it. And the shit that I react on is the shit that Wack says out of his own mouth. He's saying this shit. This ain't nothing I'm making up. All the shit that I say about Wack is the shit that he presents. He presents it. This is why I don't care what nobody say or what he say about suing people. I react to the shit that you present. You present this shit. If we being real, that shit crazy.
Don't admit that you inflate the shit out of me.
It don't matter to me. I don't give
Okay. But so, yeah, I mean, the Flacco and Munch.
And Adam tells him, don't admit that you inflated. He said he don't care. Okay. Well, I tell you, this is why I say what I say. I would never want to be close to nobody like Wack. I don't care what type of money. And that's the people that don't understand that money has a value, but your peace and your lifestyle of living comfortable is priceless. I don't want to be under these type of circumstances. I don't care about that. You can't take the money with you. If you know how to make money, you gonna make it. You gonna make it. That's just your style if you know how to do it. But if you want to get under a person like Wack for some money, you're gonna be subjected to do some things that are gonna keep you in a certain situation that you really don't want to be involved with.
G-War really is like out of hand.
I mean, it is what it is.
Munchie left the group chat, so now we got Flacco in there. Like once a day, him and Moose Man just freak out on each other and just insult the fuck out of each other, and then go back to normal. Like 10 minutes later, it's really kind of a volatile situation. It's like having like abusive parents.
Hey, bro, at the end of the day, I know that dude Munchie told Flacco some shit because they was extra tight. He was battling you to get him in there.
To him, man.
And it was over some Draco shit. So I can see him like, hey, man, they just tripping because of this, that, and other, and whatever. And then the shit he told him about the other name he mentioned.
You don't think that Flacco could potentially just make up this fucking Rosemo thing because he knows it sounds like it could be true?
Because when I talked to him, the shit he said, I don't do no lying, brother. First class, my nigga. I ain't been in them projects in a long time. Yeah, first class. That was that flight. You want to see my flight?
Business class / first class.
Yeah.
So you didn't board this flight? You like had to switch it up for another flight?
No, I was in that. I was on the flight.
Then why were you in the back with us?
I was never in the back with you.
Don't say anything. I'm gonna call Remo and ask.
Call him.
Yeah, we know Wack definitely lies a lot, and he makes a lot of things up. That's all he does. I mean, the type of person that, you don't want to deal with like that. I don't care who he know and, who he say he can get you in touch with. Everything that might look like it could be good for you ain't good for you. And that's what Wack looked like. He looked like he might can help you out, might can do something for you, but in the long run, is it worth it? You might end up giving back more than you get out the situation.
You forgot when y'all walked out, I was already in the front.
He probably already knows that I'm live right now, but
you lying like a motherfucker, nigga. There go the tickets. See, when you get rental cars, then you gotta send them insurance, license, and your tickets. You see what I'm saying? You gotta send it to them.
Yo, when we were on the flight to Miami, did you see Wack in the back, like in economy with us, or was he in first class?
Oh, he was in first class?
Nigga, I don't go to the projects.
He got to Remo.
Oh, bro, my tickets is right here, weirdo. This is the car. See the cars? All the Escalades. In order to get cars to be delivered to the airport, when you walk out, you got to send them your ticket.
On the 801?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, me, R&B, and Blueface is in first class.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure R&B, Blueface, and the nigga Wack was in first class.
Yeah, Wack got to you because we were talking about it when we landed. We were joking about the fact that Wack got there last minute and he was in the back with us in the projects.
I didn't get there last minute.
He had the homies in the back, but he was in the...
We was 17 deep in the back.
Yeah, like 17 people, yeah. Like
in the back, and we was 20 deep.
I'm upset about the idea that I could have been 150 milligrams deep into that edible and might be remembering something wrong. I don't believe it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
This was definitely first class.
What the fuck?
Who are you at Universal Studios with?
R&B and the kids. Oh, he went too?
Yeah, why were you there? Who were you with?
You said with who?
Yeah.
You said I was with who kids?
No, he was talking about himself. But who'd you go to Universal Studios with?
I was a whole bunch of people, team building.
What team?
Traveler Ross's little entourage, you know?
And so
Traveler Ross he had his assistant out here and a few people that he worked with.
He took y'all on a field trip?
Did you go to Super Mario World?
Nah,
yo, that shit dope.
Seen it, but we were riding on that shit. We just went through it.
They got a ride in there that's dope as.
All right, take it easy.
You got him? I leave again. Yeah, I'm going back. See that? I'm leaving again. Bobby Sunday. See that?
$2,800. That does sound like first class.
28 each. 28 each.
Yeah. So when you see Wack, right? Wack doesn't care. You know, for real, that, you know, people look at him the way they do and that they know who he is. But I really feel like his objective is to try to convince people otherwise because he still has a job to do, you know? And people are easily influenced. And some people believe that Wack is a Paru and that he's a good guy. And a lot of people see that he does foul shit to people, but they act like they can't see it because it isn't done to them. And then when it's done to them, they want to speak out, but it's too late because you've been around Wack and they don't really want to hear what you got to say because that was your man's. You know what I mean? But Wack ain't playing fair at all, you know? Type of dude you got to watch yourself being involved with. It's like you really don't want to be involved with somebody like Wack. And I'm just being real. You don't want to be involved with Wack. Not at all. Yeah. Man, I appreciate all of y'all that been rocking with the channel, that subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. And share this live. Shout out to all y'all, man. If you would like to become a member, it's only $3.99. It's pinned at the top of the chat. You know, we appreciate all of y'all that be supporting the channel. Everybody that's always here watching. You can check out the merch, sbgbtv.com. You know, we appreciate all of y'all, man. And that's a fact. Subscribe to the channel. If you want us to promote anything for you, you can email me, sbgbtv@gmail.com. You know, we do a live call-in show every single day. You know, we just rocking. You know, these guys call themselves the exposers, but I just think they liars, manipulators, and they working with the people, you know? Straight up. Yeah, Wack is them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I see from the brother. He is them. You know what I mean? Straight up. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the like button, man. I appreciate all of y'all that be supporting the channel, man. If you're a member of the channel, put a 1 in the chat. We can shout you out. Straight up. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? And if you want to put wherever you from in the channel, you can put, you know, wherever you from in the chat, we'll shout wherever you from out too. But you know, if you're a member, we'll shout you out personally. You can put a 1 in the chat. You know, shout out to all y'all, man, that rock with the channel. You know, we grinding, you know what I'm saying, non-stop. You know, I know they try to hate on the channel and shit like that, but they ain't gonna be able to stop us because, you know, we too in tune. You know what I mean? Y'all know how I do. The people that be rocking, I'm sending personal notifications out. Straight up. Because I know they don't be wanting to send my notifications out. I'm sending personal notifications out. Straight up. And this is why, you know, they're never going to be able to stop me. You know what I mean? I don't care if they hate on me, you know, want to get the channel shut down. They can't stop it. You know what I mean? Because I'm sending out personal notification. You know what I mean? And a lot of people that rock with the channel, I got direct link on you. You know what I mean? So that shit there was going to make us a problem forever. So Wack, you called the right guy, my guy. You hear me? You called the right guy. And I don't commit crimes. Blue Chicken, C. Brown, Bless Naja Beauty, Nehemiah, Treese, Amanda, Jan Meeks, Mike. Shout out to all y'all, man. Indianapolis, Indiana. Louisville, Kentucky. Kansas City, Missouri. North Columbus, Ohio. Chicago. Shout out to all y'all, man, that be rocking with the channel, man. I appreciate everybody that be locked in, that be riding with the channel, man. Y'all know how we do, man. We grind it nonstop. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. We going hard in the paint. Make sure y'all go stream She Ain't Gotta by DZ. When y'all get a chance, go stream She Ain't Gotta by DZ. You know, we appreciate all of y'all that be rocking with the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. We grinding, y'all. And we non-stop. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. To the haters, DZ gonna keep grinding. We working on something. That's a fact. And we non-stop with this shit. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy DZ. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.
Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work out the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. State line after state line, I was chasing a shot. Every mile marker felt like a kicking clock. Hit a rest stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip, did it all again. Highway to the building, I bled for it. Turn that stress into stone, then